Domo, welcome everybody. We're back with the Case Book of Arne. Yippee! So yes, Domo Arditto, Domo Bucky, Domo Swooshy. You get those emotes ready, Bork Roll. Yeah, of course. She's like, appreciate anyone shopping by. We gotta continue our vampire mystery. I don't know why the menu screen is so quiet, but if I turn it up to 40%, I know the in-game volume's gonna be really loud. Because I remember that being a thing last time, so we'll just deal with it. Anyway, we gotta solve a mystery because our main girl's dad is dead. So we gotta see who done it. Elope? Yes, the truth is... That kind of eloping? Yes, I'm sure you're thinking of the right kind of eloping, Mistress Lin. When Bert found the master dead and screamed, I was meeting with Kai here. Kai had made a plan to escape the mansion with me. I wasn't informed how we were going to escape, but at that time he told me to come to this room. Why did you tell me from the start? There was no way I could. It's obvious we would be suspected. Even you, Mistress, came to that conclusion. But please believe me, we would never kill the master. On purpose. And there's no reason for us to have knocked out Hines and Gordon. ... You're right, I think it's natural how those two were attacked. But if you two really intended to flee, then... could have ignored Burn's screams and just done it. My brain keeps being tempted to read it as Bernard. It's like, it's missing a couple letters to say that. So please tell me, why couldn't you run? Because... it was much too scary to descend from the second floor. Excuse me? It's obvious I couldn't do it, from such a height as this. I never expected him to propose climbing down a ladder from here. What is he even thinking? There's no way he doesn't know. I can't even go out on the terrace, you know? Ah, that's right, you have an extreme fear of heights. That's right, so I told him. If I have to climb down from here, I'd rather dig a hole in the ground and leave that way. It's truly inconceivable. If only the whole world were flat. And all buildings should be one story. I might be going a little far. Well, then what was Kai here for earlier? He told me to think of another plan, so I should come back at this time. And you know what that plan is? Climb down with a blindfold. No way that could go wrong. What an absolute idiot. That is, yeah. And I suppose I might as well take this chance to put it all out there. The truth is I'm the kind of person who gets more passionate the more obstacles there are to love. Yeah, you're dating a himbo apparently, so... My dear is trying to take me away from the undesirable things forced upon me. It's just such a romantic situation. Right, that sort of thing is inspirational. Lovers that can't be wedded, like Romeo and Juliet. If we can't be wedded, then we'll just die. The both of us. Do you and Kai love each other that deeply? Yes, and so I'm sure. It's for the best the master died. Eh? Oh, please don't misunderstand. I'm not saying we killed him. The master loved his wife so deeply, you know. Through death, he could go to the same place as her. He's probably overjoyed, don't you think? Leaving you behind? Diana? Don't you feel the same, Mistress Lin? I was always wondering, really. Why won't he just die? What in the world are you? And you too were forced to be a mistress for the master's sake, weren't you? So you don't have to do any of that anymore, yes? Forced? I did that of my own volition. The master was troublesome for everyone in the mansion. And the person who attacked Gordon and Hines seems to have left now, correct? Wouldn't it be fine to just end it here? I could never do that. If it really wasn't Kai, then who was it? I'm sorry. I forgot you were saddened by the master's death, Mistress Lin. It's almost like he's your fucking family. Like, girl? But you do think so too, don't you? That the master must be happy with his wife in the afterlife? I can't understand what you're saying. I won't tell anyone about Kai, so please, just leave this room. Right now. I'm terribly sorry. I didn't think you'd be so offended. I'll leave right away. Wait, woman! Oh boy. Kai! Lord Arne? Don't move from that spot. I'll kill him. Same goes for if you scream. Lord Arne, what have you done? You shut up, Linton Rhinewise. I'm talking to the maid there. Got that? Yes. Lord Arne. Now, woman, I have this man's fate in my hands. There were no lies in what you told Lynn, was there? There were not. You know, I talked with this human, and if I find any discrepancies, I'll know one of you's lying. With that out there, I'm gonna ask again. Sure you didn't lie? Ugh. It's true. I'm not lying, so please don't do anything cruel to Kai. Lord Arne, please stop. Why would you do this? Maybe I'll believe you. Go on, tend him as you will, woman. Oh, Kai, are you alright? I was up on the terrace, and that man came out of nowhere. So I gave him a good talking to. Hope it helps to solve the case. Lord Arne. Sure enough, you attacked Hines and Gordon? Ah, right. Thought I'd put on a fun show for everybody. Got some pretty good blame throwing going there, didn't I? Seems my performance had an effect. Performance? Why would you do that? Oh, I just added a little spice to things. It's not like anyone died, did they? So where's the problem? Of course, if I can get better with this body, you might see heads start flying. Enjoyed it, right? Fun, that's great, ain't it? Oh. It's like he's a whole entirely different person. Like he's fucking possessed. What in the world are you doing? When the blood besides mine is used for abilities, the relative concentration of mine goes up. Which is why I thought I'd take the chance to wrest control of this body. But it's not going like I thought. Our thoughts are all mixed up. For someone who doesn't know who he is, you seem pretty into this whole detective thing. Me wanting to murderize, you wanting to play detective. It's all become a mangled mess. I won't be satisfied with this. I want to kill them all. Give your body to me already. You got me. Got you me. Hey, take a look, why don't ya? This beauty brat's trembling, see? Must be scared of me. Yeah, ha ha ha. Yeah, ha ha ha. What in the world are you doing? What in the world am I doing? Very true, Lynn. What'd you say? Nice. What am I doing indeed? I completely let my guard down to this lowlife. I see. I'll be sure to keep in mind that this kind of thing can happen. Hey! You got an attitude there, don't ya? You're me, right? Let's get along! Indeed, I am curious who I am exactly. But I am sure of one thing. You are not me. What? Close one. Useless. Your attacks won't work on me. What are you talking about? You just ran from one, did you not? You also dodged my attack back when I first met you. I thought your body had only turned red because you had absorbed my bloodbath. But it seems I was mistaken. Huh? You're imagining things, surely? Well, now it seems I hit the nail on the head. You can't keep up that red vulnerability for long, can you? No, I totally can. So you're just an idiot after all. That's really how it is. You don't make fun of me. Enough. I'm gonna kill ya. Easier said than done when you're talking to a vampire. I'm gonna drink all your blood right here. If I gotta lose my own heart, I'm gonna take you over. I'm gonna take control of your body. I see, so that's how this body works. And so indeed, the owner of my last remaining heart is... How amusing. Allow the great Arne Nuntote to drink up the last lingerings of your blood. We're gonna get into a fight? Boss fight? Yeah. Versus Noxzerier. Wave 1. Well, I can't imagine one such as me being bested by this fool again. I suppose I should observe his movements. The great Arne is not one for brutish strength. The joy of battle is in knowing you have completely conquered your opponents. As for the opponent I aim to conquer this time, I don't believe he has the brains for complex attacks. Most likely, I need only understand the workings of how his body changes color. If you ever watch carefully to note when his foe's body changed from red to black. Uh-huh. You'll never beat me by running, see? I see. What causes his body to revert to normal is... impact. Impacts. After being attacked, he must revert briefly. A red vulnerability lost upon taking a hit. That charge does seem rather mighty, but not so much that I can't see through it. If you were able to move around freely at that speed, it would be quite troublesome, but I'll observe it once more. The important part should be focusing on where my attack hits him. If his body changes color in the same spot as before, then it should be as easy as placing a trap there. Hey! Ain't gonna let you plead for your life now. My conjecture seems to hold strong. He attacked in exactly the same way. How naively honest. Well, he is an idiot after all. Doom guy, welcome, how you doing? He can't seem to change direction either. He'll just charge forward in a straight line. Yeah, Domo, welcome. Oh, whoa. Perhaps in this incomplete state, he can't form complex thoughts. You gotta take it back? Well, fine. Almost. Like, I already gave everyone Domos. Well, it's not my concern. If I set up a trap around here, he should fall for it just like that. Based on his observations, the vampire laid a trap in the place he expected his foe's body to turn black. Was it here? Yes, this is the spot. Indeed, that'll do. Now! Got him. You and your lousy thinking. But now, how about this? How do you like that? Can't set up a trap if you can't see me. True, it's harder to tell than before, but I'll just focus on when he's visible. I suppose he hasn't stopped to consider he could just attack me while invisible. Not that I'm complaining, I'm quite grateful of that. Just in case I'll observe him one more time. I'm gonna relish killing you. Alright, I've understood the problem. I've also understood what a complete buffoon he is. I'll place a trap there without hesitation. It's like it's a little sooner. It was like this is where it was before, but I think he does it a little sooner. Like here? Indeed, that'll do. Got it. There! Ugh! Damn it! Dead. Glug. I suppose this means I win, yes? Not that I particularly understand what it means to win over my own blood. Well, guess that just figures. I'll have to wait inside you for my body's revival. Enjoy your detective junk while it lasts, puppet! Yeah, yeah. How amusing. See if you can, Noxerir. Entertain me further. Puppet. I'm thinking and acting for myself. Or so I believed. Perhaps even these thoughts are being controlled by the blood inside me. Quite a delightful body, if I say so myself. Well, I'll ruminate on this bit by bit. I feel as if I'm forgetting something. Yay. What in the world are you doing? Doing those horrible things to Kai and even attacking Corden and Hines. As the next head of the House of Rhinewise, I can't forgive harm brought upon those of my estate. I'm going to protect them. Are you listening? Ah. When did I get here? Oh, Lynn? What is it? You seem offended. I don't really get what's going on. Were you not listening to me? I knew it. I knew you were just a cruel vampire. What is this? Aren't you well aware I'm a vampire? Wait, Lynn Rhinewise. I just remembered. That was... enough. I'll explain later, okay? Right now we need to get Kai to a bed. Please, stop it. Diana, I won't tell anyone about this. So please, stay away from Kai. Done. Understood. Sorry. Lord Arne, let's leave. Right. Just hear me out for a moment, Lynn. Away. What's that? Please just go away! Right now! What do you mean by that? Just what it sounds like. I don't want to see your face. I didn't think you were the kind of person to do something so horrible. I was a fool to trust you. Now hold on, Lynn Rhinewise, Well, if that is your wish as my client, then very well. ... My apologies, Lynn Rhinewise. I don't understand anymore. I don't understand Lord Arne. I don't understand anyone in this mansion. If Lord Arne is the one who attacked Gordon and Hines, then have I made any progress at all? No. I've learned that everyone was glad that Father had been killed. I've learned about their ugly feelings that I had no idea of before. Everything's just a mess. Am I the only one who's sad about all this? But even so, I have to stay strong, because I'm going to be the family head. As the head of the Rhinewise family, I have to protect everyone. That's why I worked so hard to be a good mistress. But now, I don't know what I should do. At this rate, maybe the search for Father's killer is best abandoned. In fact, it might be what's best for everyone. Hey, lady! Lizzie? Yoo-hoo! Looks like you had a fight, huh? Lizzie, did you know that Lord Arne was that kind of person? What kind of person? He's not a person, remember? Well, I suppose, yes, he's a vampire. I don't know anymore. What's right, what to believe. Is it really all that tough? You just gotta not trust. Huh? From the perspective of entities like us, it's your mindset that doesn't make any sense. It's use or be used, right? No need for trust. You eated it. Well, hopefully it was tasty. Oh, Domo Cody, welcome. How you doing? Though it sure is entertaining watching kids worry over that stuff. Like, I posted on Discord, so I don't know why you're not getting any notifications. If you got notifications on Twitch, blame Twitch. It looks to me like you and Lord Arne trust each other. But hey, better late than ever. Welcome. Nah, nothing of the sort. I'm only with Arne because I get to see amusing stuff. Because I mean, isn't an ex-heinous vampire really funny? Vampires usually look down on all but their own kind, so Arne's quite the weirdo for letting me use him. Of course, my abilities are handy to Arne, so he uses me too. But when all's said and done, doesn't that mean you're together because you trust each other? You'd use Discord and Twitch gonna Twitch. Ah, fair. Oh, well, I guess maybe it'd be like that in your terms, Lenny. But that makes sense to you, then that's fine. But I don't think that it'll work so well with us. Because the two of you are using me. Yep, we're using you so we can enjoy this case. Even still, I feel like we're better than the people in this mansion. What are you getting at? Because at least we're using you as a human, Lenny. What's up? You must have had at least a faint idea that you were their dress-up doll. That can't be true. I chose this myself. I tried to become a fine noble lady, and I'll become the head of the Rhinewise family. Did you really make those clothes yourself? I mean, what else would I do? I'm the only daughter of the Rhinewise family. I'm the heiress. Without that title, what would I even be? What would be left? Oh, Lenny. My taste make it hard to just tell you to throw out those noble lady clothes, but I think that tracksuit looks good on you, too. At the very least, it's hard to see you as a noble, and you sure don't strike me as an heiress, either. What's the deal with that tracksuit, anyway? One day I snuck out of the house and bought this for myself. Yeah, I'm able to go, won't be able to go too. As much as I said I wanted one, they wouldn't buy it, so I had to go myself. Yeah, the track suits her. I was yelled at for leaving the house without permission, and rejected for not dressing as a noble should. I see, and? Now I think about it, this tracksuit is the one time his mother passed that I stuck to my own will, regardless of what others said. Was that really the only time? Well, no, but it's fine, right? Can I keep looking for Father's killer? Could it be you're asking me? I guess I am. That's right. If I lose steam and give up now, nothing's going to change. I decided to solve this case. That was my decision. Not as a dress-up doll, out of my own volition as a human. That's the ticket. Well, how about this? Maybe you should go solve the case without even having to ask Arne's help. Me? I mean, you drove Arne away. You gotta handle it yourself now, right? I'll be fine. You saw it through the lies and the alibis all by yourself earlier. Yes, that's right. I did this myself even without Lord Arne. To that end, I won't mind you using me. Give me some more entertainment. I still don't quite get the concept of using you two as you two see it, but you'll lend your aid? Of course! I'm an ally to all smiling girls. That I can't believe. Double lemon juice, welcome. How you doing? Well, at any rate, Lenny, I've got some info for you. The short maid, I don't think she went back to her room till the incident happened. Please? How about you restart the investigation there? The possibility that someone in this mansion killed your dad hasn't gone away, has it? Right, I understand. I'll give it a try. Lenny from Genshin? I wish. Aww. If you'll go along with what I say that easily, you're still a puppet after all, you know? Diao! She left. Good work. While waiting for you, my memories have been starting to clear up. So I was taken over by that Noxerier. Man, how lame. It's never happened to me before, so what do you expect? However, while the means were violent, I did obtain information. Lynn Rhinewise doesn't seem pleased about it, however. She's too naive. She still doesn't understand what it means to search for a killer or the danger. Can you expect any better? She's still just a kid. So hey, this could be a learning experience. Now, seeing as she doesn't want to see my face, I'll rest for a bit. I must admit I'm exhausted. Gotcha, figured as much. Leave Lynn to me. As long as there's a mirror around, of course. Yes, that'll do, that'll do. Man, so sloppy. That's part of why Lynn's angry, you know? Whoops, already asleep. You go. Like Zizzy said, the possibility of someone from the mansion being the killer hasn't changed. First, I need to talk with Elise, but I should remind myself of what everyone said in their alibis beforehand. Let's see, what did they say about Elise? Tell you, Moni. Elise goes to Father's room to bring him water at midnight every night. Hello? Uh-oh. Did the game freeze? Game? It froze. Alright, I gotta redo it. Good thing it just saved, I think. It did, didn't it? I'll fast forward through what I need to. The annoying part is gonna be the window because I have to resize the window now. That's the annoying part. So one moment, please, while I try and fix this. I gotta... Like, I could stretch out the window, but it's like, oh, there's no... size settings. Alright, getting closer. Okay, a little more. A little more. Little more. Okay, I got it. Alright, don't freeze again. Okay. Apparently he needs that water to take his sleeping pills. But last night Elise was told it wasn't necessary. However, Elise forgot and went to the kitchen to get a glass of water like usual. Upon reaching the door to Father's room, she remembered and hastily turned back. So her testimony is that while she didn't meet Father, she did go to the 3rd floor by herself. Considering the timeline, that makes Elise the likely cause of that shattering vase I heard. Still I don't know if this testimony is enough to... Huh? Elise says she usually watches Father take his pills after giving him water, but... What about after that? Especially when you consider she didn't give him the water this time. Isn't that a little strange? Something amiss. This right here means Elise didn't go back to the kitchen to return the glass, which still had water in it. Normally she'd do that right away. What happened, I wonder? Maybe she left it? Maybe I should ask her about that too. You never know what might be a clue. Okay, let's talk with Elise. She's still in the dining room, I bet. I'll save. Which way do you want me to go? You said the maid's room? Oh, right here. I walked right past it. Ah! If it isn't Mistress Lynn! You're so jumpy. You scared me with that. Gordon told me to call for thou, but I was fretting when neither of you were here. Where did you go? I did not be worried. I'm sorry, it seemed Diana wanted to be alone for a little longer. By the way, Elise, is there something about that closet? Didst I know? I adore his closets. I love the way they look. Verily, I was simply staring at it. Yeah, she's precious, and also possibly a murderer. There doth be nothing at all inside this closet. I'm not suspicious in the least wise. That's way too suspicious. Please let me see inside. You can't. There is some underwear that is much too risque for thee, mistress. We'll find out. I'm sure they're all just teddy bear patterned. Seems Elise absolutely doesn't want me to see what's inside. What would Elise want to hide? Could it have to do with the sound I heard on my way to Father's room? It might be time to tell a little fib. Bluffing. Actually, Elise, I saw it. Well, we heard it. We heard her break the vase. You see, I caught you in the act. I saw you break the vase. What? I heard a crashing sound, and when I went to look, there you were. Nay, I tell you. That isn't true. There are two foxes screaming outside. I wonder if they're playing Minecraft. Probably. Domo, Kitty Cat. Welcome. How you doing? It looks like they have the scent of Ops 9. I don't know what that is, but I guess it would explain the awesomeness, wouldn't it? Whatever it is. Welcome. How you doing? I just knocked it over is all. It still must be right there on the second floor. Right? Right? No, it isn't. That's the one that was formerly in the storeroom. Because the vase is missing from the storeroom. Oh, well. Surely Bird must have taken it then. Diana said it herself. That Bird is a thief. Forsooth. Elise, do you also think Bird is stealing things? I'm sure it must be so. So if you want me to give back anything Bird gave me, sayest the word and I will. I had no idea he was doing such vile things. Really? Even if Bird being a thief is true, it's not good to blame everything on him, is it? Why don't you believe me? Lisa's reaction makes it clear she's hiding the vase. But she isn't going to just tell me the truth at this rate. What else could I do? Maybe Heinz told me that there was a thing Elise hadn't returned to the kitchen. Then it must have something to do with this. Well then, Elise, what about you-know-what? Shouldst I know what? You should. It's nowhere to be found either. It doesn't appear to be somewhere out in the open in this room either. So where did it go? Glass. Father's glass. You always return it to the kitchen. But Heinz told me you hadn't yet. It wasn't in Father's room, and it's not in this room either. So where is it? Did you break it along with the vase? Also, if you could go into more detail about the risque underwear later. Please at least spareth me that. It's too soon for thee to engage in these things. Elise, seriously, what kind of underwear is this? It's something dirty laundry. So you tried to pour the water from the glass to the vase and broke both? I was up very late the night before searching for you, Mistress Lynn. So even the act of going to the kitchen made me verily sleepy. I'm sorry about that too. So then after breaking the vase, you were hastily cleaning the hallway and looking for a replacement. And that's when I heard its Bird's voice. I just finished destroying the evidence and was standing by the second floor vase with relief. I see. Why did you have to go... Oh god, I can't read. Why did you have to do all that to hide it? Afeared of... Almost a Ransomberg, welcome, how you doing? Eh? I was afeared of Gordon yelling at me. Huh? You doth not even know, Mistress Lynn, the true rage Gordon can unleash. He yells at me at least 10 times a day, and yesterday I was sent to breaketh my record. Again, Elise, he was certain to scare me half to death. Don't you realize, Mr. Slim? Since around the 100th thing I broke, my senses hath become numb. I've come to think it's only natural that I break things. Why doth he yell at me so when I'm only doing something natural? Mr. Slim, please keep this from Gordon. Please keep it a set. Yeah. Our style reminds you of you to Yuri. I can see it. Sure, Gordon. How doth thee do? Sure enough, that broken vase was your doing. Now, would you tell me all about it nice and slowly? I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Elise, we'll go to my room. Stifle, forsooth. Mistress Lynn, I'm terribly sorry, but our discussion about the future must wait until everyone's calmed down. Yes. Hang in there, Elise. Sure enough, the broken vase and glass are here. She's your favorite. Don't worry, she's probably not gonna die yet. Not much else of note. Still, steadily working these things out is important, surely. I was able to expose Diana and Lisa's lies all on my own. Don't point that gun at me. It's like, I'm not the one that programmed this game. Yeah, this is fine. I can manage this even by myself. It seems it'll take time for everyone to settle down. I should go back to my room and sort out what I've learned. Alright, head on. Nope. Huh? There's something on the wall. What's this about? Waiting in the courtyard. Is this from Lord Arne? I wonder why. Does he want to apologize once more or something? No, surely not, but even supposing he did apologize, would I be able to forgive him? If we end up working together to investigate again. Yes, I should really give some thought to how to handle the relationship between us. At any rate, I'll go. Oh yeah, didn't I get like... Yeah, it's like I got some book last time, like rewards. Yeah, it's like Pun Master. Diana's afraid of heights. Kai and the dogs. And risque underwear. That probably means I got all the rewards for whatever Zizzy's gonna give me later. Menu font's the default. It is. But, it's okay. Sounds like Heinz and Vern are still arguing. Let's not go this way. So, this way. Right, this is the courtyard. Lord Arne? Lord Arne! Where could he be? Dogs! Oh, what's the matter? Ruh-roh. What's wrong? It's me, remember? Like with Unity games? Yeah, you know. Yeah. Oh, why are you attacking me? The guard dogs bared their fangs and howl, preparing to leap at the girl at any moment. As the dogs leapt straight ahead, the girl desperately dodged out of the way. What's wrong with you? It's me! Eek! Ish puppers. Please stop it! What should I do? I'm cornered. I still haven't accomplished anything. And yet, someone, Lord Arne. You called? Like, we couldn't animate that, but go with it. Lord Arne, why didn't you leave? What would I need to leave for? You said you didn't want to see my face, so I simply stayed someplace where you wouldn't. More to the point, why are you out here being attacked? I don't understand it either. Why are the dogs? Talk about gnawing off the arm that feeds you. You've never heard that saying in Japan. Such incessant barking. They're like dogs. They are dogs! Ah, I see. So they're curs who forget lessons they were already taught once. Be gone! Yeah, saying in Japan and nowhere else. Thank you so much. Indeed, you should be grateful. But I'm not gonna forgive you just for this, Lord Arne. Ah, yes, about that. There's something I must tell you about. If you're here to listen, that is. What is it? And make it a little long. Let us return to your room. Understood. Oh, there was someone there! Shit! They were like in the shadows! Fuck! And so a summary control of my body has been taken from me. Do you think I'm gonna believe that? I should hope you will, because it's the truth. In essence, this personality of mine also comes from this body's one remaining heart. And thus I, too, am ultimately a puppet. Quite delightful, is it not? Feel free to laugh. I wouldn't do that. To me, you're just Lord Arne. Is that so? Let me ask a few questions. What is it? Even if it wasn't your own intention, Lord Arne, do you have any thoughts about the people you attacked? It doesn't matter what I think. It wasn't occurring to me who did it. But no, I don't have any special thoughts. Then why did you apologize to me? Because it appeared I quite troubled you by having my body taken over by that fellow. It was an apology for my blunder, in essence. And one last question. Lord Arne, are you using me? Indeed I am, for the sake of solving this case. It would be a pain to gather info from around this mansion all by myself. I'd like to curtail the tedium, so as to enjoy this case as much as possible. What about it? If we can speak to each other. Vampires and humans really do think differently, huh? I'm not certain how exactly we differ, but that much should be obvious. Vampires and humans are separate creatures. Humans can't understand the thoughts of animals, yes? Even so, I feel like if I properly explain my feelings, even if you should be able to understand... No, I guess that's wrong. Because even if I understand his explanation, that doesn't mean I'm okay with it. Oh no, did it freeze again? That's twice now it froze. It didn't freeze at all yesterday. That's so weird. I had 0 issues with this game freezing yesterday, and now all of a sudden it's freezing today. That's so weird. Maybe it's an issue with this case in particular. Yeah, this game comes in multiple parts. Like, I think we're getting towards the end of part 2, and we will pretty much... I'm pretty sure we're gonna, like, do the whole thing today, so... I gotta mess with the size again. Technical difficulties, please understand. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because part 1 I had 0 issues with. Like, none. And then all of a sudden, I'm, like, getting towards the end of part 2, and I'm starting to get bugs. Right, almost there. You know more. A little tricky. Oogie. Alright, I'll just fast forward through whatever dialogue I need to. Oh, wait. Did I accidentally go too far? Whatever. Ah, come on. Why am I the only one so troubled by everything? Don't start shouting out of the blue. Understand? I won't forgive what you did, Lord Arne. I don't care if your body was taken over by another vampire or whatever. Like, it's all your fault to begin with for losing to your own blood of all things. Sure enough, the fundamental issue lies with you. What are you doing losing when you call yourself the most heinous of vampires? Sorry, I might have gone a little too far. Is that how it is? Understood, Lynn Rhinewise. So you aren't irritated by my incompetence? No, that's not really it, but... Say again? Jeez. For humans in general, it's painful to be hurt by those we're close to. And for whatever reason, you can't understand that. But even if you can understand, could you at least keep it in mind? Right, I'll keep it in mind. Thank you very much. Also, sorry for hitting you. Don't worry about it. You might as well have been petting me. He's into that, apparently. More importantly, I've been eager to hear what information you've gathered. More importantly? Understood. Alright, listen well to my efforts. Is this enough, I wonder? Feels like only a temporary measure. If we keep investigating together and run into another conflict. Enough of that. Organizing our information comes first for now. And then I get the save. Well, that's everything I learned, and what I know about the vampire Noxerir. I have no issues with your findings about the actions of humans, but... You say Noxerir is known as the Lord of Shadows and is belligerent with a serious appetite. Is it not far too little to go off of? What do you expect? There's not much in the literature. Very well, I suppose. This case is connected to Noxerir's heart, isn't it? Your father likely used it out of his desire to revive your mother. Perhaps it was even the killer themselves who taught him the black magic of reviving the dead. The Rhinewise pedigree is convenient as well. The influence held by nobles can often extend over to police, after all. Furthermore, whatever his methods, it was your father gathering human body parts. If his mental state was unstable as well, it would be easy to pin all the blame on him if needed. I suppose so, but... I'll never forgive them for using father's feelings. Well then, allow me to sort out your information to help reveal said killer. Pedigree without thinking of dog food, yeah. Yes, go right ahead. What is all this? Cute, so cute. Right, it's your first time seeing it. Simply put, it's a stage made from my blood. Evilly, bloodily, adorably, Dundade! I thought it good to see you cheering up, but stop that at once. I just started doing it subconsciously. Everything I've been stubbornly keeping in came out just like that. Hey, Lenny, there's something you might appreciate. Sissy, what is it? Arne's bored all the time, so he practices doing this all by himself. That's so cute. I just want to decorate my room with you. Nope, not possible. The blood returns to my body when it's done. No, I was talking about you, Lord Arne. Me? Boy, Lenny, you really are strange. Nothing of the sort. Drooling again. Well, you see, when humans get excited, their body temperature rises, and so to lower it, that's sweat. This is going nowhere. Let us ignore Lynn Rhinewise. Oh, but please, let me join in on this too. You become awfully bothersome all of a sudden when the subject is vampires. Just stay there and be quiet. Wonder if the creators know what blood is, or if Dead Man Wonderland just did a number on authors. I don't know. Magic. Leave it to me. Let's organize the information. Alright, first... Hold on a second, you've got a map of the mansion and dolls of everyone? Don't be so surprised at every turn. That's not happening. I'll just ignore you for a while. All that needs to be made clear in this case ultimately is who killed Lynn Rhinewise's father. Thus the only actions we need to inspect are those of the humans in the mansion before and after the incident. The first ones to act before Lynn received the call from her father were the two maids. First, the short maid left her room to go to the kitchen. In so doing, she met the guard and the chef, neither of whom moved until the incident occurred, yes? Yes, that's exactly what they said. Incidentally, I take it you asked the guard, the maid, and the cook individually? Well, naturally, I questioned all three separately, and they all gave me the same story. In that case, good. Now let's proceed. It's like a trope to be this magical thing that could turn into anything. It's blood magic. While this short maid was in the kitchen, another person left her room. Surely you know where she was headed? Of course. Second floor. The guest room on the second floor. Precisely. But how do you know it happened in this order? Actually, I was watching from this mirror here. Yes, this Yeet saw both maids head to the second floor. The tall maid passed by here first. Oh, I see. In short, if anyone tried to go to the third floor, they would be witnessed by Zizzy on the second floor, the guard in the dining room. I see. Of course, the guard is also a suspect, so we can't fully believe him. But for the moment, there are no contradictions in the people he claimed to witness or the times. In addition, Zizzy was generally watching everything, so it should be no issue to proceed like this. Understood. And then she waited there. Then the maid left the kitchen, right around when the gardener was spotted in the back. The gardener wanted to reach the maid waiting on the second floor, but he used a ladder, obviously. Yeah! Incidentally, Zizzy also saw the two of them in the guest room. Huh? Then I didn't need to see through Diana's lies? You could generally assume that Zizzy saw everything in any rooms with mirrors. My hard work. But they quickly went into a blind spot and I didn't know what they were doing. So Letty did good. I sure did. Well, but there's no way to verify whether what that maid said is true or not. If Zizzy hadn't seen it, we wouldn't know if she was really in the guest room. By the way, Lynn Rhinewise. Yes. You think it would be possible to carry the ladder to the terrace on the second floor? I wonder. That ladder is really big. Kai always seems to just drag it around. Also, there's a fence on the terrace. It'd probably be hard to do alone, right? Indeed. Zizzy, was there any indications that Gardner left the room alone, then re-entered the mansion? Not just limited to the second floor guest room, say, the third floor guest room, perhaps? Unfortunately, I didn't see. Right, understood. Yep, I saw her pass through. Yes, we get it. The maid went to her master's room right after midnight every night. But then she recalled that on the way, she'd been told he didn't need water. Just around this time, Lynn Rhinewise received a call from her father. Now they both began to move. The maid couldn't be bothered to return the glass to the kitchen. So she tried to transfer the water to a vase, but broke both. While she was doing this, Lynn Rhinewise prioritized going to her father's room. And just make CCTV cameras and hidden microphones out of your blood. Problem solved. And there she arrived. Now, as for the maid's actions afterwards... The maid wanted to destroy the evidence, but... Yeah, clean that up. Go upstairs. Storeroom. Accidentally pick up a manga. Base. Just before Elise heard first witness Burns scream, it seemed she was in the storeroom. Knowing her, it wouldn't surprise me if she was searching for a vase the whole time. She's so dim-witted. She's so dim-witted. That's true. In summary, let's say she took about 5 minutes cleaning up. And was searching the storeroom for a vase when you delightfully passed out. What do you mean delightfully? If only she'd left cleaning up the vase for later, she could have entered the storeroom sooner. At this time, everyone but the guard was inside a room. A convenient time to act without anyone seeing. As for this butler, it's not even necessary to give it thought. Given the placement of his room, he'd inevitably encounter someone going anywhere. If he went to the second floor, he'd pass his easy mirror. If he went east, he'd encounter the guard. That's right. After doing some reading in his room, Gordon apparently talked with Hines in the kitchen. Burns says he saw them too, and there was no contradiction with Hines' testimony. Incidentally, what was he talking with the chef about? The food menu for next week and budgets, apparently. What a serious and dull old coot. Dull old coot? That's such a crude way to treat him. At 12:30, the guard was evidently called for by your father. Even Bird didn't seem to know why he was called. I recall your father said something about leaving the house together, did he not? Yes. If that's indeed what was going on, then perhaps the guard was meant to be the first witness. Meant to be? There was the corpse resembling your father, yes? He wanted him to see it and think he'd been murdered. Well, though he wasn't in fact murdered. Father, why would you do something like that? But wait, why not just let the maids discover it in the morning? Indeed, I see no merit to making the guard discover it. Perhaps that wasn't in the killer's plan. No more possibilities make it all the more delightful. There's nothing delightful about it. Like, the idea of the tracksuit being a way for her to feel comfortable rebelling is also a nice touch. Oh yeah, it's cool. And after the guard used his key to open the door, he found you uncouthly passed out next to the corpse and screamed. Hold on, what's that uncouthly for? By the way, your father was holding his room key. Who else had a duplicate key? Besides Burn, the butler, Gordon, and the two maids also had keys. That's far too many. Oh, but Elise doesn't have one anymore. About a month ago, she flushed hers down a toilet. Since then, she hasn't been allowed her own. Instead, she has to borrow Gordon's, and if she doesn't give it right back, she gets yelled at. What kind of system is that? So then, back to the short maid. Just before the guard found the corpse, she went down to the second floor to replace the vase. Yeah, she said she heard Bird's scream almost caused her to break that vase, too. And in response to the guard's pathetic scream, the short maid, Elise, and the tall maid, Diana. Yeah, vertically challenged. The two of them assembled, and what was the guard doing at that time? Burns extremely averse to blood, so he was... It seems he fainted. Huh? Bird can't stand the sight of blood at all. First, says Elise sometimes blunders and cuts her finger. And every time Bird runs over out of worry, that little bit of blood makes him faint. What a useless fellow. Isn't the fact that you might discover a corpse someday the best part of being a guard? I hope that's a really rare occurrence. On the other hand, impressive he could become a guard. Well, at any rate, the maids then called for the others. And they too assembled. Yeah, it's like, how's he not been fired? That concludes our sorting out of the info. We also have a sufficient idea of motives. However, before we consider who the killer is, there's one thing I want to confirm with you. What is it? Lynn Rhinewise, those dogs of yours seem quite superb. Indeed, able to attack anyone but specific people, as demonstrated earlier. Yes, they should be friendly only to myself, father, and the gardener Kai. Then why do you think you were attacked? It's simple. There's something different about you. You were attacked, in fact, because they were too talented. Something different? So, just what was it? Could it be my scent? You're certain? Yeah. That's the only thing I could think of. After I regained consciousness, I had blood on my clothes, so I changed. But I'm sure just changing clothes didn't remove the scent of someone else's blood. Yeah, like, poor leash can't pet the pup. No. I didn't notice it myself, but maybe the dogs responded to it. Exactly. I'm sensitive to the smell of blood as well, and though it's faint, you do smell of blood. And it's not your own. In short... Oh, hold on a second. What? 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 I'm getting to the important part. Oh, your blood went back, so you got big again. Wait, not that. You can smell blood on me too, Lord Arne? I said as much, didn't I? And so... No, and not and so. That's really kind of embarrassing. Look, it's fine, now. No, it's not. Now I think about it, I have a bath. I haven't bathed 2 nights in a row. Now I'm thinking about it, I can't stop, I can't focus on what you're saying like this. I'm going to take a bath. Hey, hold on. We can talk later. Zizzy? Lynn, right? I know, leave it to me. Yeah, the God forbid she's on her period. Oh, but I will look inside the bath, of course. I'm a gentleman, see? Yes, so you say. But still, why is Lynn Rhinewise taking a bath all of a sudden? You definitely don't get a girl's heart, Arne. I mean, you don't need to get a human... you need to get human feelings first. What are you talking about? Does she properly understand why she was attacked by the guard dogs? The note that called for her to acknowledge that she had the scent of blood on her? Clearly she's the next one the killer's after. Maybe she was embarrassed enough that she couldn't even afford to consider that stuff. It's like, thinking it'd appear in the reflection of metal taps? No, he said it's strictly mirrors. Utterly unbelievable. I'm revived. Truly, Lord Arne has no delicacy. Real vampires turned out to be completely different from what I imagined. It's really kind of a shock. I've been disillusioned. Vexing as it is, their abilities are still cool. Really now, what's with you, Lord Arne? I mean, what is a mirror if not just a very flat and shiny metal? But they're often made with a particular material. Come to think of it, I wonder if vampires take baths? I've read they can't stand running water. I should ask him later. Well, never mind that. I need to thoroughly wash off this blood scent. If Lord Arne hadn't saved me, I might have died. I don't have the power to protect myself. Of course, I understand that wisdom alone isn't enough, so I need Lord Arne's help. Would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf? Well, I'm a kid today, so I'm already like halfway towards being a werewolf. If that was the case, the wolf boy would appear nearly everywhere. Yeah, exactly. So it's like... He has pretty strict rules. The scene is not sponsored by Tampax. But... Hi, Taffy. What? What do you want? 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 Stinky boy. I really do need to think about how to go about interacting with him. Lord Arne uses me in this case to enjoy himself, and I use his strength and wisdom to help solve the case. When I say I'm using him to solve the case, aren't I just trusting that he can do it? Banana. Yeah, you go crazy with the banana. You have your banana. Isn't this so confusing? Just what is the difference? Humans and vampires, Lord Arne and I. Trusting, using... Come to think of it, why was I attacked? Up, he's coming onto my lap. Oh, I ship like the kitty. Actually, there was that note in my room. In fact, I had blood on me. That wasn't a coincidence, was it? No. None the slightest. Lynn Rhinewise, how long are you going to be in there? Isn't this too long for a bath? Well now, Lynn Rhinewise. Oh! Killed by the culprit after all? I'm sure she's fine. Ugh. Well, you're still alive? I'll get you out of there for now. Arne. things. That was clearly a fatal wound, so I thought you were long since dead. I see. I'm going to die. Even when I'm suddenly on the verge of death, you aren't surprised. Well, I was able to predict it. So did you see the culprit's face? They suddenly came from behind, so I didn't see. Ah, how useless. That's cruel. It was you who didn't listen to everything I had to say. Right. What are you laughing about? Mother said she wanted to die smiling. Are you happy to die? That's not it. Did your mother die happy? She said she wanted to live. I see. So, Lynn Rhinewise, what about you? I also want to live. That should be obvious. That should be obvious. Can't tell. Cat distracting me. That should be obvious. I haven't accomplished anything. Even though I'd finally decide to do something on my own. I chose to all by myself. I'll catch Father's killer. Ugh. No. I don't want to die yet. I don't want... I see. Yet very soon you will undoubtedly die. Toyed with by the killer, yet toyed with by the killer. Never to be the starring role. You were a helpless puppet in the end. Yeah, you think? Just do as a supporting character does and step off the stage of this puppet show. But I'll give you a small mercy. If you have any last words, I'll hear them. He's my blood. I didn't quite catch that. Please suck my blood. Lynn Rhinewise, you... To think you'd be saying that even now. Those who have their blood sucked by a vampire become the vampire's puppet, gaining miraculous healing. But just like it sounds, a puppet is a puppet. With no sense of self, they only obey the vampire. So you're saying you wish to live, even if it means becoming a true puppet. Goodbye, kitty. But we're talking about the vampire fanatic, so that's not what you mean to say. A puppet is not a vampire. So puppets are not immortal. As such, they cannot recover from such a fatal wound. You want the blood of Nuntote, don't you? I don't need the blood of Nuntote. Oh? She didn't want to die without fulfilling her fetish. She's like, yeah, fulfill her one last wish. Lord Arne is fine. What do you mean? Give me Lord Arne's. Please give me Lord Arne's blood. My blood? Is that different from the blood of Nuntote? Answer me, Lynn Rhinewise. Don't just go ahead and die, you! Very well. You may live a little longer. Yeah, these are some heckin' long last words. So you can still use your voice? I'll speak in the middle of it. I feel like I've done something I really shouldn't have. There! The blood sucking you so desired. Rejoice. I guess it is, but... What the heck was with that reluctant blood sucking? You seem to be able to move well enough. One game you played out a 13-minute cutscene while a character bled out. Nice. Thank you very much. There's no need to thank me. After all, in just a few minutes, you'll become a mere puppet and meet death. When it happens, answer my question. What do you mean, my blood? By Lord Arne's blood, I mean Lord Arne's blood. Yes, I'm asking you what that means. The blood that runs through this body is that of my one remaining heart. In short, it is mine. Maybe that's true, but the blood of the other kings is there too, right? Indeed it is. If you dissolve salt in pure water, it becomes salt water, right? There's no turning it back into pure water. I thought maybe this was the same thing. In other words, the one heart serving as master and 8 other kinds of blood mixing in. Is that what my blood is? And now my blood is mixed in there too. Indeed, vampires do not ingest the blood they drink. It mixes with their own and enters the body. I see. An interesting thought. I'll keep that in mind. So please don't make me sad by calling yourself a puppet. Quite a thing to be told by someone about to become a puppet. Yeah, there is some blood talk, but don't worry, it's fine. It's just a vampire. Well then, Rhinewise, I no longer have a use for you, but I at least extended the time until your death. Shall we enjoy a last conversation? I was thinking about the relation between humans and vampires. No, me and you. And I thought so deeply about it, I just got myself confused. I trust in your strength and wisdom. Even now, I think they can solve this case. But you were using me to investigate the mansion, right? Exactly. Trusting and using. It's all a matter of the distance between hearts. I had no other option but to get your help, but I'm sure even if I'd refused to investigate, you would have found another way to solve the case. Naturally. Life douche. I expect I'll have no problems even with you dead. Well, of course, you have plenty of information now. However, with the death of my client, my duty to solve the case also disappears. No, I'm going to solve this case. Just give up already, Lynn Rhinewise. What are you trying to get at? You mentioned your relation with me. Lord Arne, I'm going to use you. Use me? You? A human? Such a fool up to your last moments, Lynn Rhinewise. You were at least a little amusing. But do you think I would accept having you use me? If I let myself be used, it would not be interesting. Ah. But if that were an interesting turn of events, what then? Well, I said I'm going to use you. I do truly believe in your abilities. I can imagine I'd be able to solve this case without your help, Lord Arne. But until this case is over, use me. Have me dance in your palm and entertain you. Go ahead and use me as a tool. If that really is the appropriate stage for me. So the show we've been having until now wasn't appropriate for you? Of course it wasn't! I'm not a puppet, I'm a human with my own will. There's no way the puppet show I've been part of until now was where I belong. I'm the star of the show. Only I could be the lead role in this case. Any play in which I'm not the star is a complete piece of junk. You want me to once more put on a show where you are the star? Does look like Kyoko. She's not a puppet, she's a real girl. Yeah. Lord Arne, are you going to say you can only put on a puppet shows made of blood? So I have to manipulate a human with a will as a human, keeping her human. I like this talk. Don't worry, it's just... It's just, you know, try and overcome the vampire through determination. So yeah. But then, Rhinewise, did you not say it yourself? I don't understand the feeling of humans. Do you think I could put on such a show? You can always use me for guidance, right? I'll certainly let you do so. And doesn't that the added difficulty posed by you not understanding make things more delightful? Furthermore, my delightfulness is Lord Arne approved. Girl, I can make a fireworks show of blood if you want. Sky's the limit at this point. Indeed. I've never met a human as delightful as you. And you know, if I'm the audience for this stinker of a show we've had, I'm booing the heck out of it. I'm here thinking, give me my money back. As a client too, I'm terminating my contract with this lousy detective. I've already paid a fee up front, so I have a right to take it back. I see. Terminating the contract. Huh. And paying you back. I never thought of it. How delightful. Ah, you are truly delightful, Lynn. You'll give it back, won't you? My blood? Are you saying that with a true understanding of what it means to give you my blood? Yes. Trading our blood, in other words, forming a blood pact, and turning you into a vampire. However, I should make it clear up front, there's no guarantee a blood pact will succeed. Even so, there's a chance I can survive, to both use you and to be used by you. I'm not going to die. Right. Get up, Lynn Rhinewise. Now, have you any final words as a human? Even if my blood becomes a vampire's, I'm sure my heart will remain human. Me want bite. I see no need for final words. Huh, I see. Then let us begin. Ye of pure white, be dyed crimson in your entirety. Thy soul will be forever trapped here, your body rendered meaningless. Upon the name of Arne Nuntote, this I declare. The name of our new buffoonish compatriot is Lynn Rhinewise. Now let us dance together joyously. Behold my fingies. Don't worry about it. This is totally a normal way to drink someone's blood. It's tradition. The rest is up to you, Lynn Rhinewise. Rise once more onto the stage. And credits. Alright, that's the end of part 2. We'll boot up part 3 after the credits. I want to see what my reward is. It's kind of implied it's our kick from the game's first 10 minutes. Yeah! Such an odd way to drink Kool-Aid. Like, she's totally into Twilight. For real, for real. But at least the plot do be thickening. There's no way to skip the credits, by the way. So we do gotta sit here for a second. That will be good. It's like, she's a million times more interesting than Bella. Oh yeah, it's like she actually has a personality, so that's nice. Like, the lead man could be Bella's grandfather. Like, so many ominous people in the credits. Yeah, it's not considered creepy for him to be with her. Don't worry about it. Well, sugar daddy. Yoo-hoo! We meet again! Enjoy the case? Okay, on to the real business. Arnie's about to find the killer, but do you want to try finding them first? Don't worry, you've got all the information you need to reason things out. Looks like Arnie will need a little more time to notice. Well now, who could the killer of Lynn's father be? Oh, me? Heck, I don't know. What did I tell you if I did? Give it your best shot. Got it? Huh? Don't think of it, you've been doing a pretty bang-up job. That's pretty impressive to make it this far without any mistakes. Here's a reward for your efforts from me to you. What I'm about to show you is just one of many worlds. A story that might have happened. Sit back and enjoy. Alright then, see ya. Bonus? Izzy, why did you wake me up? You're the one who didn't wake up, no matter how hard I tried to make you, Arnie. I'm gonna be late to school at this rate. Let's hurry. I slept in way too long. I'm gonna be late. I need to hurry. Blah. Real anime, we're gonna crash. Oh hi. Oh no, the classic anime trope. Blah. Wait, who's this old coot? Alright, that's it for episode 2, and then the third one's the last one, so that's why I'm like, I think I'm gonna finish this today. I think. I should. I might have to go a little overtime for it, but I should. I gotta lower the volume of everything. Make it appear in OBS. And then I gotta change the screen. Hopefully one final time. Hopefully. Let me see. A little here. A little there. A little more here. A little there. A little more. You think you're gonna leave for tonight, though? Is the blood tox making you sick? Okay, I understand. I mean, it is vampire, so that is kind of par for the course, but you rest well. I mean, we did have a decapitation scene before, too. So it's like, considering we might have to revisit that to solve the case, it's like, if that ain't your style, I get it. I get it. Alright. Ready to go. Let me blow my nose. Blood sugar in our decaf. Last time on the Case Book of Arne. Hold on, where's Lynn? Lady's a little busy right now, so I'm her substitute. Then can we not do this? Ah, come on, I made my own puppet and everything. We gotta. Now, explain what happened last time. Oh, well, Lynn Rhinewise began investigation on the case. An old coot told her of the darkness concealed by the humans in the mansion. And it seems everyone had a falling out afterward. Aw, poor Lenny. Oh, sorry, you got taken over by Noxerier. Yeah, decap. I was just caught off guard, that's all. After that, Lynn Rhinewise was nearly killed, so we performed a blood pact. But the odds of her reviving as a vampire was roughly 50-50. What's gonna happen to Lenny? You think I care? Well, it's about time to begin the Case Book of Arne. Looking forward to seeing how things go for Lynn. Please leave me out of this next time. It's like, I adjusted the thing in advance, so it shouldn't be screaming in your ears this time. And no, you can't skip it, I've tried. Bocorito. Not sure who it is, but sounds like Rin. It probably is Rin. Okay, there we go. Where am I? Lynn. As I recall, I drank Lord Arne's blood. Why did I end up here? I don't have the pendant Mother gave me. Did I drop it somewhere, or...? Of course she looks like her mom, but smaller. Of course she does. Yeah, anime logic. What's that over there? Lynn Rhinewise rests here. My grave? Could it be that the blood pact failed and I died? No, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Mother. And it's like, Love Life was so bad for that trope. Oh, I'm sure. I just felt something. The base of the tree? Ah, there's a shovel here. Maybe I could use this to dig up my own body. Should I dig here? Yes. Ah. Mother's pendant. What was it doing here? I'm glad I could find the pendant, but what do I do now? Am I going to be here forever? It's all right, my dear Lynn. Huh? That voice was... The pendant's glowing? A bridge! There's no mistaking that voice. It was Mother. Is Mother up ahead? Like, she's dead. You're not dead yet. I could faintly hear music. It's a lullaby Mother often sang for me. I knew it. She must be up ahead. Girl began walking in the direction of the sound. If you have trouble hearing quiet sounds, click the pen to determine the right way using the strength of its light. Up. The sound's gotten quiet. Seems to be guiding me somewhere. I'll go in the direction of the sound. This way? Alright, I guess I got it right. Mother! Father! Mother, it's me, Lynn! Mother! Mother, are you done yet? How strange. I've read the instructions thoroughly, but I just can't get it to work. He's not looking at me, and he can't seem to hear me either. Inside Mother is me when I was young. You said the same thing 10 minutes ago. I'm sure I've got it this time. Oh, here we are. Mother, please, hurry! Right. Photo. That's right. That's how we took this photo. Look at this photograph. Rose, I'm glad I could meet you one last time. Yes, honey. Well, then I'll be on my way. So long. I love you. No, I loved you so many times more. That you did. Father? I'm going, Lynn. Going? Go on then, Father. Up to the pearly gate. Okay, bye. Mother, I'm going to go play too. The trees are calling for me to climb them. Oh dear, make sure you don't hurt yourself now. Okay. This is quite how I remember it. After the photo, we ate our lunches together. What exactly am I looking at? Mother, I'm here. I'm right in front of you. Yes, I knew the whole time. Eh? Mother? It's been a long time, my little Lynn. You can see me? Of course. Ah, hug. Mother! Mother! I've been trying so hard. Yes, you've done me proud. Ever since you left Mother the whole time. I know. You've done your best and done nothing wrong. There's so much I want to talk to you about, Mother. Unfortunately, there isn't much time. Mother? Heave-ho! Lynn, you can't come here just yet. What do you mean? Yeah, hello, I'm from the future. That's a secret. What? You'll have to be a bit before I can have a leisurely chat with you, but for now, go into this light, okay? But I don't want to. I want to stay with you. No. Some other time. Mother! Then you come with me, Mother. That's not possible. But remember this. As long as you hold that pendant, I'll be watching over you, Lynn. No, Mother! Go on now, Lynn. Whew, that was a close one. Naturally, I couldn't let her see this. Best of luck, honey. Since you can't come to heaven, I had to come here. I'm not able to go with you, but I'll wait here, as long as it takes. Atone for your sins, and please come back. Cool, they're all in hell! Yippee! Hi. Oh, you're awake? Schmoll. Well, then that means you've become a vampire. I take it you're overjoyed. Mother! What is it, Lynn? Why are you crying? I don't know. But for some reason it feels like I got to meet Mother. Mother! Better now? Yes, I've calmed down. What's with that look? That, calm, I've remembered a thing or two. It's a lot I want to say, but first things first. Why am I wearing my tracksuit? And also, not wearing underwear? That's your first things first? I was in nothing but a towel. I mean, I'm grateful I'm not just in a towel now, but I'm sure you must have carried me here and put my tracksuit on me, Lord Arne. I thought I'd finally leave you alone, but Zizzy insisted I get you dressed. Then you should have put on my underwear, too. If you'd just done that, I would have been able to let it slide like Lord Arne saw me new, but there was no helping it. Well, you're supposed to change underwear, yes? It's in that dresser. Wait, why do I even have to tell you that? You're the one who shouted it out. I'm going to change, so please leave. As I said before, what does it matter seeing you nude? Window! What am I, a dog? All right, I'll come back in a few minutes. Kind of privacy. There's a lot to think about, but I can't get started without putting on underwear. The girl decided to put on underwear. Yeah, it's just nasty. I'll change my tracksuit too, just in case. I knew it was the right call to buy 20 of the same one. Now I can finally settle down and think. That's right, my investigation notes. Hey, they're in the cabinet. Why is he methodical about that kind of thing? Okay, here they are. Yeah, make use. This storybook really brings me back. I mean, this isn't a time. Big Red Hood Chapter 1. Yeah, it's just Easter egg stuff. I don't care. I like to sit down for a bit and sort things out. Where should I even start? Hey, Lenny! Sissy! Jeez, don't startle me every time. Not like I'm trying to or anything. Ears. Since you were revived, guess you became a vampire. Congrats! I guess so. Lord Arne said that too. I'm not human anymore, am I? Hope we can get along better now as fellow non-humans. Right. Well, it might take time to accept, but it's no use crying over spilled milk. Just gotta keep moving forward. Oh, for real, I thought you'd be rejoicing more. It was so sudden and I didn't have a choice, so I guess I don't know how to feel. Would you mind helping me sort things out in my head? I think it'll be better I think it'll be better talking it out with you than thinking about it myself. I doubt Lord Arne would understand if I talked with him. Sure thing, let's get your head as refreshed as your tracksuit. Were you watching? Whatever good you mean? Nah, he's a gentleman. So, what are we starting with? About the person who attacked me. Did you see them, Zizzy? If I did, I'd tell Arne for sure. I'm not cruel enough to just overlook that. I see. But why was I targeted? I mean, because you were stumbling around alone and easy to target? But they let me go once before when I was in Father's room. If they wanted to kill me, couldn't they have just done it then? Ah, right. There was an opportunity to kill you easily, huh? Maybe there was some reason why they didn't. Well, if it were me or Arne, we'd accept it just 'cause as a reason. Is that how you think being non-human? That's right. You will too before long, Lenny. I feel like it wasn't just because, even if that in itself is just a just because hunch. Well, no point bowling over it. On to the next thing. Right. I'm a vampire too, right? Uh-huh, since your blood pact with Arne succeeded. Doesn't really feel real. It's like, you know, power. I'm brimming with power. Keep your distance from the vampire of pure scarlet, Lynn Rhinewise. I thought it'd go more like that. You read too many comic books. Not that I know much about this whole thing either. You'll probably start noticing changes, you know? Might be able to turn into a bat soon. I can become a bat too? Oh yeah, you're a vampire. I can't wait. I'm gonna be zooming out of control if Arnie's not around. What's gonna happen to me, I wonder? What do you mean what'll happen? I mean, because I'm a vampire, I might attack humans or... that. You don't have to worry about it. Yeah, you're right. Like Lord Arne said, the only blood he drinks is what his clients pay him. So... Let's listen to this, Hamburg. Gordon got angry at me once more today. Plus. Mistress, is something the mattereth? I was most definitely not talkingest to a doll. The girl slowly approached the maid. Mistress, doth something beeth the matter? Want? Did he say something? I want your blood. Oh no, verily and forsoothly. Yep, nothing like that should happen. I'm a little curious why you picked that maid. Because it seems like her blood would be tasty. So these are vampiric urges. Nope. But actually, I said you wouldn't have to worry. I didn't mean you could endure the urge to suck blood. Huh? I meant you'd stop being bothered by attacking humans. You already don't feel bad for every piece of meat, do you? Same thing. That can't be. It doesn't seem to have especially severe urges on account of his body being seriously weird, but as a regular vampire, Lynn, I'm thinking you can't avoid it. I mean, you became a vampire knowing that, surely. I suppose so. Well, if you don't like that, see if you could put up with it for now. You could probably manage until this case is solved at least. I see. But... if there's no worry of me attacking the people in the mansion, that's good at least. Once this case is solved, I won't be able to stay in this house, will I? I guess that's natural. I chose this myself, so I have to keep a firm resolve. Determined? What are you doing? Oh, Arne! I was having a fun chat with Lenny. With Lynn Rhinewise. Ah. I'll leave the rest to you, Arne. Well, Lynn Rhinewise, about our next step. Yes, what is it? Now that I'm a vampire, I'm not afraid of anything. Come at me with everything you've got. Why are you so high energy all of a sudden? I've just got this amazing vampire power. Like, wow, I can handle anything, you know? Aw. Pew pew. Truly, Lynn? Does your idiocy know no bounds? Sit down and listen to me. Aw. Listen well, Lynn Rhinewise. Okay. So, now you've been revived. Wouldn't you say it's time we start bringing this to a resolution? Did you figure out who the killer is? Naturally. All that remains is to do as any great detective does and corner the culprit with all present. Who in the world is it? You would be born to just say, surely. Oh, come on. And thus I required that those in the mansion be assembled somewhere. But it would be tedious for me, as such I was thinking I'd use you for it. You could do it, yes? But I'm not, well, human anymore. Wonder if I'll be able to. What are you saying, Lynn? You may be a vampire, but you're still you, correct? Have you forgotten declaring as much to me? Well, nothing for it, I suppose. I'll let you use me. It's in my capable hands. Then go forth, Lynn Rhinewise. Lynn Rhinewise going forth. You go, girl. Once you gather everyone, return here to call for me. Understood. Right, now isn't a time to be anxious. I'm me, that won't change. I could save any regretting and worrying for after this case is done. More important right now is solving this case with Lord Arne. That's what I became a vampire for. So then, where is everyone? I'll check the dining room first. Looks like the others aren't back yet. Oh, but Gordon's here. I'll talk with him first. What brings you here, mistress? Five-head. It looks like the others still haven't returned. Indeed, they haven't. But I was just thinking of calling them back. In that case, I'll go call for everyone. Will you? Well then. But acting alone, even if I'm a vampire, I don't want to be attacked again. Might be a good idea to go with someone else. Actually, Gordon, could you come with me? I'm a little uncertain if I could convince everyone by myself. Understood. I shall accompany you. By the way, do you know where everyone is? Bernd and Heinz were arguing in the entryway. But Heinz has since returned to the kitchen. I believe Louise should still be in her room. I haven't seen Diana around. Would you happen to have some idea, mistress? Right, I think she's still in the guest room. There's something I want to talk about, so I want to gather everyone in the second floor waiting room. Well, if you prefer that location, I don't mind. Okay, then let's call the other. Unless it's someone else, checking some things will give you a unique response. Nothing to do with the case, but you may learn a little. Why not? The butler Gordon starts his mornings by watering the plants in this room. Is it difficult watering the flowers around the entire mansion every morning? Not at all. Flowers respond to your heartfelt efforts raising them. To me, they are like my children. Yeah, I suppose so. Oh, what is it, Lynn? Just a pinch. I want to talk to everyone about something, so could you come to the waiting room on the second floor? But I don't want to see Vern's ugly mug. I'll be certain to stop him if he tries to do anything like before in the future. If you say so, Gordon. Alright. You never know what'll happen, right? Thank you very much. Must be hard for you too, Lynn. Good luck. Yes. It takes a Gordon that I could persuade Heinz. Maybe wise to have someone help me out with calling for the others, too. Eh? You now call for people who you've convinced, like Heinz. Press the A key or click the image on the top left. For those to assemble. Yeah, we'll switch to Heinz. Bread. Is this bread still edible? Oh, those are fakes I set out for Bird. Well made, right? For Bird? Well, Bird comes to steal food. These are for whacking him with. Whacking him? Yeah, sounds about right. You laid out these flowers, right, Heinz? Table setting is important for meals, too. Naturally, my cooking is delicious, but I want to make it taste even better. You really think things through. Well, no, it hardly even qualifies as a psychological effect. Oh, listen to this, Hamburg. Gordon's rage is truly nasty. He's like some kind of demon. Yes, it must be so with... Are you okay? Mistress, thought something beeth the matter? I want to talk with everyone about something, so come to the second floor waiting room. Gordon will be there too, yes? I doth be all out of courage to face him right now. Yeah, I figured, but could you just, deal with it? I've to think of it, I've got some sweets ready, so maybe I'll give them to people who assemble up there. Is that so? If you're not coming, Elise, maybe somebody else will eat your share. What? But I'm sure it'll be tasty. It's not stuff you get your hands on often. I understand it crystal clearly. I doth be gone. How are you now? Thank goodness. Let her take over now. You know, you really should show me that risque underwear as an apology for breaking that vase. What doth you mean I really shouldest? Also, Gordon really already got supremely angry at me, so surely we should be even. Well then, I'll take the sweets you're hiding. Please spareth me that as well. I'm just joking. Mistress! There you are. What's the matter? Did you need something with this human garbage? He's sulking super hard. I would talk to everyone about something, so could you come to the waiting floor on the second floor? Oh, I'm sure things would go smoother if you just ignored me and talked amongst yourselves. Please, would you try persuading Bernd? Understoodeth. I'll give it then a shot. This is sure Bernd. Let us go to the second floor waiting room together. Elise? You know, I was just thinking of going to the second floor myself. Must be fate, huh? He's so simple. That just leaves Diana and Kai. Let's see, it's just Diana and Kai now, but I think it'd be a good idea to handle this myself, especially considering what happened with Lord Arne. Involving someone else would make things complicated. Alright. Yeah, just go alone. Diana, it's me. I want to talk a little. Mistress? What is it? I'm gathering everyone in the waiting room now. I want you and Kai to come too. We can't go. Because the man who did that to Kai will be there too, won't he? I can't go with someone like that around. There's no way she'd believe me if I told her about Lord Arne. I mean, there's no shade to the fact that Lord Arne did something terrible to Kai. How could I handle this? Understood, I'll be back later. Come as many times as you want. We're not going. If I'm going to get them to come, I need to somehow change their impression of Lord Arne. Is that even possible? Honestly, isn't everyone being so selfish? At this point, maybe I should just force them. Oh, wait, what am I thinking? Is this another effect of becoming a vampire? Anyway, I need to do something about those two. Arne just apologizing a ton wouldn't make Kai forgive him, I'm sure. And I could hardly imagine Lord Arne just do that in the first place. Getting them to what? Don't worry about it. At this rate, maybe I should just boldly claim Kai was attacked by someone else, or... Wait, that might actually work. If I just have Lord Arne use that power... You're back, Lynn. That took quite some time. Well, I'm actually not done yet. Was there some problem? A whole mess of problems thanks to you. Ah, the gardener and the maid. Yeah, I was wondering what to do. Inaccurate, Lynn. You must already have an idea of how to resolve this. Otherwise, you wouldn't have returned to me, yes? Well, sort of. I have some thoughts about it. What's that iffy response? I don't know if you can or not, but... Use powers? I want to use your ability to spread rumors on Kai. When you spread that first rumor, Kai was in the mansion, I don't think. So you can still use your ability on him. I wouldn't mind, but what kind of rumor? Twin? Yay! Let's spread the rumor that you have a twin. Why should we do that? Even if there were lights, it was in the courtyard at night. I doubt he saw your face that clearly. Yes, it's highly likely. So can't we say your twin brother did it? I mean, under normal circumstances, I think that'd be a stretch. But your ability is powerful enough that I feel it'll work. Clever by your standards, Lynn. That rumor will need to start from zero basis. Have no effect on the mansion's residents who believe you to be a detective. But if it has no effect on the gardener either, it'll mean he was in the mansion the whole time. And his claim of returning to the mansion to meet the maid will be proven a lie. Oh, you're right. What, you didn't think that far ahead? So what? It'll have that result anyway. Anyway, please do it. Please, you say. So I have the right to choose. You won't do it? I will not. What would you do if I said that? I'd be in a pickle. You can't claim to be using me if you're entrusting choices to me. Issue me the command to use my power like I'm your tool. That's what using means, yes. I don't want to do that. It's not my style to force people to do things. And also, I said I definitely wouldn't do anything I didn't want to do. If you agree to use my plan, Lord Arne, then please let me use you. Alright. I'll spread the rumor. But even if it fools the gardener, what of the maid with him? And I think she'll be okay as long as we can manage to convince Kai. Just have to push through or whatever. Well, you know best about the humans in this mansion. I'm a bit uncertain. Leave it to me. Very well. Oof. Evilly, bloodily, almightily, Nuntote! Just stop it already. Absolutely not. This is my proof that I'm still myself. I'm afraid I don't follow. I'll come with you to see the gardener. It should speed things along. Are you sure? I've already had an encounter with the maid and gardener. I already intended to show myself before everyone at the end. That's what a great detective does. I see. Then go ahead. Go ahead and what? You'll suck my blood, right? You've done it once, so go on, straight for the jugular. I suppose I'll test. Hey, drawing blood again? Seriously? Your vibes are truly disgusting to me. Not a vibe. You're mean. I see. No change in taste. It's a bit late, but don't you think it would be better if I went to meet them in my small form? I can't imagine it would be. The detectives in the stories are always cool and stylish. Let's be off, idiot. Why the name calling? Alright, before that, I'm gonna go take my bathroom break really quick, so... BRB. E... I am back. I'm back. Go inside now. This is the room. Please try not to say anything weird. Not a problem. I just need to make him think I didn't do it, yes? Yes, but I'm sure they'll be super wary at first. Still, let's do our best. Good to be back. I know. Okay, let's get down to it. Hip hip hurrah! Hold on, wait for me! And it lets me save anyway. Just dropping in. Jeez, Lord Arne, what are you going in like that for? I don't need to meekly ask for them permission to enter the room, surely. What did you come here for? Please, just leave us alone. See, this is what I mean. Hey, Anna, just bear with us for a second. Please listen to what we have to say. I refuse. Get out of here at once. I came to clear up a misunderstanding. Be at ease. Eek. What misunderstanding? You, the man sleeping in the bed. Stay away. It was not I who attacked you. It was my older twin brother. That's nonsense. Diana! Mistress, what's gotten into you? It's alright, nothing like that will happen again. Please believe me. But... take a good look. I'm not the one who attacked you, am I? You're his twin? That... does sound familiar. Kai? Diana, haven't you heard about that? Not in the least. First of all, we never met him before. My twin brother is a violent one indeed. It's quite the embarrassment. Appears he troubled you greatly as well. Is that right? You know, now that you say that, it feels weirdly like you're not him. You managed to convince Kai. Not just Diana. Don't let Diana's words reach Kai! May doesn't seem to trust the vampire's words, so she tried to question the gardener. However, the girl shouted loudly over her words so they wouldn't reach the gardener. If you can clear many games reasoning without mistakes, you'll get a reward. Just like before. It's fine, it's Daijobu. Yeah! Easy. Look, Diana, it's all fine. Oh, well. Is this man really a different person? Yeah, I think so. If you say so, Kai, then... I'm having everyone assemble, so would you two come as well? But... I'll protect the both of you. As the head of the Rhine-wise family, I won't let such an awful dispute happen again. If you're not the culprits, then you should accompany us. Your secret around is why you're under suspicion. I should have asked earlier, but who exactly are you? I'm none other than... let's hold off until everyone's present. Why are you so ready to just casually declare yourself a vampire? Should I not? Absolutely not. I feel there was no need to hide it if I were appearing before humans anyway. We'll explain later. So would you two go ahead to the waiting room? Huh? Okay. Sure, but... Hi, are you alright? I'm fine now. Besides, I don't want to stay in hiding anymore. Like that guy says, we should go along with them. Understood. Well, we'll go into the waiting room ahead of you. Thank you very much. Well, we've now assembled everyone. Now we head to the final stage. First, we need to think about the connection between you and I, Lord Arne. If you just go in front of everyone and say, I am none other than the heinous vampire Arne Nuntote, that'd be really bad. In that case, you may decide. I decide? Indicate to me what kind of relation should be most appropriate for this situation. Incidentally, I did spread the rumor to the detectives that Lynn Rhine-wise is a great detective, so it'd be convenient to have something that worked in tandem with that rumor. Then what if you're... How about if you're my mentor? Not bad. It wouldn't be unnatural for there to be a teacher or mentor who taught me to be a detective. The great detective Lynn Rhinewise has a grandiose detective mentor. Yes, by connecting it to your rumor, I'd probably be able to spread that one. Grandiose detective? You're a great detective. As such, it's natural that I be greater, yes? Well, sure, but I don't want people to think I'm on the same level as you. Did you really need to say that? What do you want about it? It's important. Understood, Lord Arne, so you're my mentor and I a grandiose detective. Well, then let's spread it now. Whoosh. Evilly, bloodily. Now all preparations are in order, let us go. Hey, why are you interrupting? On the contrary, why do I need to wait every time? What? I see, I knew it. Guy's the killer. I'm trying to explain to you how that isn't true. Stop it, Bird. Maybe you should just shut your yap. Bird, get a hold of yourself. Wah, 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 wah. Quite a delightful scene we have here. Gee, stop hurrying ahead on your own. Don't blame the shortness of your legs on me. It's the height difference. Mistress, who is this? Don't worry about me. Rather, let me see the rest of your argument. What? He'll introduce himself shortly. Lord Arne, what are you doing, stirring them up too? I had no intention of that. A new person showing up at this point. I've got it! This must be the true culprit! You should really keep your mouth sharp, Burned. It's like, shut up, Burned! Seriously, you. Lord Arne? Firstly, all of you sit down and relax. Why is someone who just suddenly shut up running the show? Yeah, no kidding if you don't explain yourself. Who indeed doth you be? Mistress, an explanation, please. Sit down. Bird, let's sit for now. That might be a good idea. It's a pleasure to meet you. I suppose I'll say that. My name is Arne. Arne, you say this? Head touch. I imagine you're aware that Lynn Rhinewise here is a great detective. Huh? Mistress Liz, what? You didn't know, Kai? The detective beauty of the millennium. The very reincarnation of Sherlock Holmes. You know? Huh, I had no idea. And who trained the great detective Lynn Rhinewise? None other than me. You've heard the rumors, I'm sure. It can't be. The grandiose detective of the millennium, the very reincarnation of Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes got reincarnated twice. It seems things here were a bit too much for Lynn to handle alone. So I've come to finish the job. Aha! I've seen this plot beat books too. No, I have gathered you all here. I take it you know what that means? You figured out who killed the master? Precisely. Who could have been? Now we'll begin a delightful production which shall bring the killer to light. Lord Arne's really getting into this. It feels like he's putting in some dramatic flair. But ever since he appeared, everyone's been caught up in this atmosphere. Maybe this is how a detective should act. That said, it'd be a bore to simply guess at the killer. Woman, come over here. Doth you mean me? You're the only woman in my sight, am I mistaken? I am very much a woman, verily. Never hath I considered myself a man, forsooth. I don't quite understand what you're saying, but at any rate, come here. Don't worry, I won't bite. Understoodeth. You have quite a tortured way of speaking, don't you? Nothing of the sort of this. He just came out and said it. Why aren't I? Surely you're not gonna be like, Elise is the killer, right? Huh, I would never do something so trite. Good, so Elise isn't a killer. That I said nothing about. What? You, old coot. What? How rude. Oh, did I hurt your feelings? Allow me to apologize. Incidentally, we have here 2 detectives. Would you happen to know what kind of entertainment could unfold at a time like this? A battle of reasoning in which they throw their theories at one another, perhaps? Exactly. Lynn Rhinewise? Yes? I will present my theory that this maid is the killer. What? What are you saying? As such, you must give your all to stop me. You're joking, right? I am not. We're doing this Ace Attorney style, because why the fuck not? People possess the same information. It should be impossible, should it? What? Why? Because it's more delightful this way. But this maid stands now on the gallows. What are you... Huh? You're serious about this? If you cannot save this maid, it will prove my theory correct, and this maid shall be your father's killer. Do you take issue with that? Why are you making me do this? You're a great detective, are you not? No, you ought not finish that sentence. Take a look at the maid's face. Mistress, please, don't kill me. Please save me. Please. You're a great detective, so it must be fine, right? What indeed did you want from me? Think back. What is this show that's about to begin? I get it, so that's what it is. At least you'll be okay because... I'm the next head of the Rhinewise family and a great detective. Leave everything to me. Mistress! That was a close one, Lynn Rhinewise. No kidding, I nearly neglected the rise to the stage. So this is the play you prepared for me where I'm the star. I didn't ask for a script that had the main character losing, you know. Well, we'll see about that. Perhaps it's a tragedy? It's already a tragedy. I don't want it to be any more of one. In that case, act like the star, Lynn Rhinewise. All right, Lord Arne. Let's see if this is the proper stage for me. Who slipped what in the where? Oh boy. Now, Lynn, this is your final stage. I shall explain the rules of the delightful game and you and I will be playing. Please do. I will tell you my theory proposing that this maid is your father's killer. If it is mistaken, point out how. If you cannot find a flaw, this maid's the killer. All this I've said already, but should you prove my theory correct, we will then switch roles. It won't be the end? That wouldn't settle anything, would it? I guess you're right, but... Indeed, choose someone and theorize that they are the killer. I have to theorize. Be at ease, Lynn Rhinewise. If your theory is wrong, I will certainly point it out. Unless you could create a flawless theory, the wrong person will not be named the killer. So then... That being said, do not submit crude theories. Even if the person you chose is the killer, I will point out any holes in your theory. Sure, I can't imagine you making a mistake. Meanwhile, I don't think I'll make perfect theories. So basically on my turn, I can't let myself pick the killer. On your turn, if you pick the killer, you'll definitely have a flawless theory. Understood. I'll make use of your theories, Lord Arne. Come on, Lynn Rhinewise, let us dance joyfully together. Now let us begin. Go right ahead. Rattling on about details would only make this drag on. As far as motive, any thoughts we might come up with would be little more than fantasies. As such, for this maid, I will choose to focus on her escape from the room. This maid herself testified that she went into the 3rd floor before Lynn. She had a daily routine of bringing her master medicine. She could certainly enter simply by being invited in. After knocking you out, it wouldn't be difficult for her to push her master down into the basement. There were many weapons in the storeroom as well. She would also be capable of beheading the fake corpse. But the real question is her escape. The guard testifies that your father's room was locked. Thus she must have locked the door and left the room, but this maid does not have a master key. The door cannot be locked from the outside, and your father's master key remained with his corpse. However, there was a route only this maid could use, namely the vents. After locking the door from inside the room, she escaped to the storeroom using the vents. That is how it was possible for her to murder your father. So, was my theory mistaken? Objection! Pointed out the errors. Alright. Click it to deselect it. Once you've made your selections, click the circle. Probably just this one. Weird, but like, it was dusty as fuck. Police could have escaped through the vents. Why is that? When I went through there was a den of dust bunnies. That's right, it was filled with dust. Police had gone through them. It should have cleared out much of the dust. Precisely, Lynn. Mistress Lynn, thank you very, very, very much. I'm glad to know you're not the killer, Elise. You experienced those vents personally, so that was a simple one, yes? But do keep up that pace. We might find a killer with surprisingly little effort. We've still only gone through one person. I know that's not enough to satisfy you, Lord Arne. You understand me rather well. Next, it is your turn, Lynn Rhinewise. Choose someone to present as the killer. Lord Arne's serious. If I came up with a theory using some complicated trick, I'm sure I'd make a mistake somewhere. I don't have that kind of talent. And if the person I choose is the killer, I'll be giving them an escape route. But I have no idea but to no choice but to choose people I know can't have done it, and have Lord Arne point out the flaws. I select Hines. Me? Running Lynn? Now present your theory why this person's the killer. Hines left the kitchen into the dining room. Rejected. The guard should have been in the dining room all the while. Leaving the kitchen undetected would be nigh impossible. Oh, well, then he went out to the courtyard. Also rejected. There are guard dogs in the courtyard. If they barked, even the guard would notice. Anything else? Nothing else. This should be fine, because I know Hines couldn't have killed Father. I do understand your thinking, but even so, come up with some better theories. If you honestly intend to use me, then give the great Arne some entertainment. Alright. Give me a lot of checkpoints, which is nice. Now, my turn. Since the woman before was a maid, I shall select the other maid. Diana? From her testimony, there is no question that she acted together with the gardener. As such, I shall present a theory in which they were collaborators. So if I can't find a flaw, both of them are the killers. Kai's wounds haven't fully healed yet, so I'll represent the both of us. I might not, but your hopes in Lynn Rhinewise. Without further ado, my theory is this. These two had no business going to your father's room like the previous maid did. In other words, our point of focus should be how they intruded into his room. Listen carefully now. Yes. The gardener used the ladder to get from the courtyard to the second floor guest room. Naturally, he used that same ladder to make it to the third floor as well. However, while the ladder can be dragged around, bringing it up to the second floor is no easy task. If you're alone, that is. Yes, that seems fair. However, the maid was in the guest room, so the two of them pulled the ladder onto the terrace. One of the two entered into the mansion to One of the two entered into the mansion to visit your father's room and get his attention. Third this time, the two entered through the window in his room and concealed themselves. This also explains why the door was locked, because the maid possesses a master key. In addition, the gardener was able to take the murder weapon and the head outside the mansion. So is my theory mistaken? Objection. Yeah, it's like, she's afraid of heights, so it's like, she can't do that. Diana and Kai couldn't have worked together to lift the ladder onto the terrace. Why's that? Diana has an extreme fear of heights, so she can't so much as go out on the terrace. And you're also wrong about one of them going through the house to Father's room. Why's that? Sissy testified that no one left the guest room until Burnt scream. That's a contradiction. Correct again, Lynn Rhinewise. Mistress Lynn, thank you very much. That's our mistress. It's only natural that when you two didn't do it. Well done seeing through my two traps. But this would hardly be worth my time if you couldn't see through something that simple. There are 2 people remaining. Lynn Rhinewise, you took a cowardly move earlier selecting the chef. Will you do the same again? I can't theorize as skillfully as you, Lord Arne. So I have to choose someone whose actions are restricted. In other words, someone who's very likely not the killer. So you say. Our game thus far has not decided the killer. Lynn Rhinewise, the next person you choose will also be someone highly unlikely to be the killer. In essence, the one you do not choose is the one whom you suspect. Why do you have to say that? Have I said anything mistaken? Work up your resolve. That's what it means to find a killer among this lot. You must choose, Lynn Rhinewise. Be at ease. I will dispute the guilt of the person you choose. So choose the one you do not want to be the killer. I'll... Yay! Mistress, I'm afraid it's your bedtime. I don't wanna. I can't sleep till Mother and Father come back. What are you doing? Your father and mother are having a grown-up conversation with guests that have come to visit. You must not interfere with them. How about this, mistress? I'll read you a story until you fall asleep. Really? Until I fall asleep? So, if I don't fall asleep, you'll read forever? Indeed. Should you fail to fall asleep, I suppose I'll just have to read forever. So Gramps will have to read me stories all the way until morning. Yay! I would be grateful if you slept before then. There you are, mistress. I heard from Father, so this room's going to be remodeled. This room was full of memories with Mother. Why would he? Does he even care about her anymore? The Master loves your mother even now. This is why he said this room was much too painful without her here. I'm so worried. My memories of Mother will only get further away with time, so to lose this room too... You need not worry, mistress. Precious memories remain no matter how much time passes. I say this having lived many years more than you, so trust my experience. I hope you're right. To prove it, shall I tell stories of when you were just born, mistress? You were so fond of my moustache. You were always pulling at it. Mistress Lynn, of course you'll pick me, right? I mean, I'm not the killer. Look, don't you think Gordon did it? I'm a guard, you know? It's my job to protect everyone, right? Gordon's gone silent. He can't even make excuses, I'm sure of it. I choose... Bird! Say it! Bird! I choose Gordon. What? You gotta be kidding me! Silence, human. This game is between myself and Lynn Rhinewise. Do not add unnecessary comments. Ah. Well then, Lynn. So you've chosen the old coot. Can you make a theory pinning him as the culprit? There'd have to be a way from his room to the 3rd floor that avoided detection by both the guard and Zizzy. There isn't. I don't know how. So then the old coot's not the killer either. In short... You're wrong, it's not me! I thought you were suspicious from the start, because, you know, you suck. You would also know the resident's actions and thus find gaps to act within. And also rule number 1, the first witness did it. Wasn't that written in the book you read? Seriously, you've got it wrong! How unsightly. You should give up and confess. What is this? This is dumber than the dumbest gag comic. Hey, what the hell? Why are you looking at me like that? So was you after all. It was suspicious from the start. Burned, why? You sure burned. Show me some evidence. There's no proof that I killed him, right? Evidence, you say? It completely slipped my mind. You... Well, don't fret, I'll go get some now. Just wait patiently until I return. The rest of you don't lay a finger on the guard. Without evidence, we haven't confirmed him as the killer. Sure, bring whatever you think you can, because there's definitely nothing. And you all keep your grubby mitts off me, or it ain't gonna be pretty. Lynn Rhinewise, come along. Okay. That was decently entertaining. Lord Arne is burned really the killer? Why would you think that? Huh? If that were a fair way to decide the killer, we could have left it to a majority vote, because everyone fucking hates him. What? Then what was all that? A means for me to have some fun. Did I say as much? It would be a bore to simply guess at the killer. You're kidding. Then what was I fighting so desperately for? That was not in vain. You demonstrated clear reasons why some could not have done the deed. Incidentally, our game did so much as touch upon the means of decapitation or the murder weapon, yes? Don't you think it's strange that it was all about the methods of intrusion? Well, a murder weapon wouldn't have been necessary to kill Father. You can't just consider these things piecemeal. Is that a word? Also, it's difficult to ignore something as unique as a headless corpse. Of course, I didn't intentionally not bring it up. Did you? Normally one would consider not just actions at the time of the crime, but the murder weapon and method. However, we know things that we normally would not. This gave us a clear picture of the servant's actions, and thus we gave them undue focus. Lynn Rhine-wise, why did we have such knowledge? It means bit by bit. Oh, okay. Words. The reason we knew things that we shouldn't really know. Ah! The good girl stood in front of the source of the knowledge. The Miwa! The mirrors. What's this you saw from here is the information we shouldn't actually know. Lord Arne, it's the mirrors, right? Indeed. Do you not realize? Huh? So it isn't the mirrors? Well, never mind. Indeed, I refer to the mirrors. You realized as well, didn't you, Zizzy? Huh? What do you mean? I was just trying to help out. In other words, you have to consider how the whole works rather than how each piece works separately. Yeah. Where are you now? Oh, what are you getting at? This is what I'm getting at. Oh! If we ignore the information Zizzy saw from this mirror... Hold on, did you really need to break it? Of course, have I done anything without a reason? Pretty frequently, yes. There's a reason for all my actions, namely my entertainment. Yeah, I sort of understood as much, but to hear you say it without hesitation. I'd like to keep talking, if you don't mind. Geez, yes, please continue. Indeed. If we ignore any information that Zizzy saw, there's only one person who could move freely around the time of the crime, isn't there? They could go in and out of your father's room and even go to the basement. There was also an opportunity for them to put that note in your room. And they knew that vase had been broken, when there was no way of knowing. What a fool. Huh? Mrs. Lynn, is something the matter? Hey, you hold it right there! Shut up! What are you doing not letting a guard, huh? Gotta score at least a couple points in my favor before you guys debut a killer. Please wait, if you run like that, your wounds. It's alright, the mistress is more important. Please, behold it, your horses, everyone! And try to lecture everyone out at once? Try to lure. I can't read. Try to lure everyone out at once? That saves me some time. Oh, what do you mean? Lynn Rhine-wise, stay here and block the path of anyone who comes this way. Huh? Block the way? Hold on a second. As I thought, you stayed behind. What a sloppy crime it turned out to be once I realized the answer. No tricks or anything. Well, though I suppose you might be right that such things were necessary for you. But even forgiving that, your killing of Lynn Rhine-wise was far too crude. Wasn't that precisely an admission of who you really are? Well... Who's the murderer? The vampire is ready to name the killer. Use the information you've gathered to select who it is. Want to view a map of the mansion? Click or tap here to open it up. It's gotta be Gordon. Is Gordon the butler the one who killed Lynn's father? Are you sure? Absolutely. It's like process of elimination, really. Holy shit, that means the butler did it. Holy fuck. When's the last time you saw that actually be the case in a mystery? Like, it used to be a cliche. So it's you, old coot. Young one, you should watch your mouth. Huh, young one. Am I young to you? What have you been going on about? I haven't the foggiest idea. Sorry, I did my best, but everyone came rushing at me. And anyway, there's no way I'd be ready to block all of a sudden. With the candlestick? In the library? Yes, it's more likely than you think. Don't worry, I had no such expectation to begin with. But at least have a little expectation. But what were you talking with Gordon about? Nothing of great significance. Only that he killed your father and attempted to kill you. What? Yeah. The time is nearing for this delightful production to come to an end. Let's say we dub it simply the Rhinewise murder. The culprit of this Rhinewise murder? The one who killed Lynn's father was this old coot. Hold on a second. Gordon has an alibi and no motive. Motive? Is such a thing necessary? That's just after-the-fact reasoning you humans append just so you could accept it, is it not? He killed it because he was bored. Killed it because he thought he could. Killed it just because. Killed it for no reason. Those are perfectly sufficient reasons to me. Hi, Taffy. But... And besides... Lynn Rhinewise and I narrowed the choices down to this old coot in the guard, did we not? However, guard, you couldn't have done it, could you? Of course not. And there we are. You yourself understood that the guard couldn't have done it, surely. He could not prepare a headless corpse. And why is that? Burned. He no like blood. He fainted at the sight of blood, so he couldn't have made that crime scene. Yeah, it's like, it was that factoring into, it's like, process of elimination plus Bird being afraid of blood and being incompetent as he is equals Gordon. Well now, so you do understand. As Lynn Rhinewise says, the guard is too incompetent for murder. You don't have to be mean about it. That leaves this old coot as the last suspect. So tell me your actions around the time of the crime once more. Before midnight, I was reading in my room the whole time. At around 12:15, I believe it would be, I went to the kitchen to discuss food with Hines. After 12:30, Diana came to get me, so I headed to the master's room. That seems so different from what Lynn told me. It's something in your words contradicts my information. Lynn Rhinewise, determine what that is. I don't know. Don't give up right out of the gate, think about it. I don't know who this old coot is to you, but feelings are unnecessary for reasoning. Seek only the truth, for that is the tale you desired. Click here to switch between pictures of prior information. Click here to switch between Gordon's statements. There's a single contradiction between some prior information and Gordon's statements. What, Taffy? He's being a butthead. Once you've paired the contradictory elements, check the click here to confirm your choice. The one on the side will do the same thing. Okay. Okay. How do I change the, thing now? Yeah, it's like, I think it's, glitched out or something. But, wasn't there, like, he said he was reading his room the whole time, but I'm pretty sure if that was the case, that's an issue because he brought up the vase, didn't he? That's contradictory. So I think it's this. If Gordon was really in his room the whole time, he shouldn't have known about the vase Elise broke. Precisely, Lynn Rhinewise. If you supposedly stayed in your room, why did you know the vase had been broken? Come to think of it, that slipped my mind. I thought I heard something breaking, so I went to look. So you did go look. Well, you're an old coot after all. I'll grant you might forget a thing or two. And you didn't meet the maid there? I did not. I would wager she had gone somewhere to dispose of the broken vase. I simply connected the dots of the wet floor, the missing vase, and the sound I'd heard. The maid took about 5 minutes cleaning up there. You must have been walking awfully slow. I was at a good part in my book, you see. Such a lousy excuse. Are you sure you didn't notice the vase being gone while heading back from the master's room to yours? What proof do you have of that? Oh, very sorry indeed. Very well. That isn't the important part. So you went up the stairs from your room and saw the vase missing in the second floor hallway. That is correct. As he says. That's... To change the subject, were you aware that Lynn Rhinewise was attacked by the dogs? Say again? She was called out there by a note. Any ideas about that? I have absolutely no knowledge of the mistress landing in such a perilous situation. You instigated the mistress, didn't you? It was surely your detectiving that caused her to. Lynn Rhinewise chose that herself. I was in no way responsible. Now then, Lynn Rhinewise, think carefully. While you all were disputing in the dining room, I was still in your room. I left right around the time the tall maid came bursting out of the dining room. Who could have gone to put the note in your room? When Byrne ran out of the dining room, Hines went after him. And you and I know Diana and Kai were in the guest room. That means the old coot and the short maid remained in the dining room. The short maid was ordered by someone to go looking for you, wasn't she? After that, Lynn Rhinewise was attacked by someone and nearly died. She attacked from behind in the bath. Marks like 3 large claws were left on her back. Impressive of them to enter without anyone noticing. Who indeed could be capable of that? Lynn Rhinewise, you must know, yes? That can't possibly be. It's inconceivable. Yeah, you do. I was wondering. Who's this Gordon guy? Huh? What are you saying? Sissy, is that true? What would I lie for? The 2 maids, the gardener, the guard, the chef. Those 5 work in the mansion, right? But the butler, Gordon, who the heck is that? So it's true. Sissy didn't see him. It seems you finally understand. If you don't wish to say it, I will present the truth. I'll do it. That's our Linny. Good luck finishing this up. That's good enough for you, Arne. Yes, no wishes here. I was the one who wanted to find the killer. No matter how painful it would be, I'd learn the truth and catch the culprit. To do that, I abandoned my humanity and became a vampire. In my theory battle with Lord Arne, we proved most of the suspects couldn't have done it. There were clear reasons why they couldn't create the locked room or get inside or go to the 3rd floor. However, we made those judgments based on information that assumed the killer was human. There's a situation in which that information is rendered meaningless. Gordon, you're... a vampire, aren't you? Of all the things I thought you'd say. You must cease joking around like this, mistress. I'm not joking in the slightest. If you're not a vampire, Gordon, then stand in front of that mirror right now. I need not go along with your wild delusions. How utterly foolish. Come on, Gordon, at least give her that. If it'll satisfy Lynn, what's the harm? Besides, you got knocked out alongside me. Isn't that better proof than any that Gordon isn't a killer? Right, that happened as well. Chef, it was I who attacked you. Huh? Granted, there were circumstances, but I shall apologize regardless. Sorry for that. I don't know if I could just accept that. However, I did not attack that old coot. I suspect he hit himself or ran into something to play the victim, yes? What in the world would he do that for? Who do you think someone who was attacked is the killer? Ah, now that you mention it. However, I would never go out the front door. Once I left the entryway, that would surely be outside. And unfortunately, the key I left with Lynn Rhinewise is no more. You know what that means, don't you, old coot? What indeed could you be talking about? That's enough. Lord Arne, hand over Zizzy. Sure, that would be faster. That's... Zizzy, don't show up, okay? Ugh. Gordon isn't showing up in the mirror. Did Elise just talk normally? Well, no, that vampires don't appear in mirrors, right? You weren't in Father's room from the start. After killing him, you just walked normally back to your room. Well done, Lynn Rhinewise. I shall offer a supplement. The theory battle between Lynn Rhinewise and I was meant to confirm which humans could not have killed her father. Lynn tinkered with the mirrors in this mansion in advance, you see, giving us a full picture of any humans who passed in front of a mirror. That is why, for a time, we believed the claim that you were reading in your room. However, you confessed it yourself. You passed through the west side of the second floor. But that alone can't. Really, there should have been a clear murder weapon like an axe left next to the headless corpse. And you should have tried to kill Lynn with a knife or the like. If you'd done that, even if I knew you were a vampire, I probably wouldn't have thought you the killer. After all, a proud vampire would never deign to kill with human methods. Perhaps by making use of brute strength, you thought you'd remove yourself an old coot as a suspect. But with the knowledge that you're a vampire, it's just a clear confession that you're the killer. I suppose there's no avoiding it. So it's you, Gordon? Why did you kill Father? Have you been deceiving us this whole time? That isn't the case at all, Mistress Lynn. I thought of you like a true daughter. No, like a granddaughter. I also thought of your father and mother like family. Then why kill Father? I thought it not so bad to live amongst humans yet. About a month ago, I believe, the Master won the bid in a certain auction. It was for Lord Noxzirier's heart. Lord Noxzirier? Yes, Lord Noxzirier, my liege, whom I truly serve. I see. So then it became a question of priorities. Indeed. The Master ordered me to gather human body parts so he could use that heart to revive his wife. But I wished to revive Lord Noxzirier more than her. That's all it came down to. So I went out with the Master night after night to kill humans. Like, well, that just came out of nowhere. Plot twist. No, killing too many in so short a time caused it to become a bit harder to act. So once you gathered the parts for his revival, you killed your master to get him out of the way. But that isn't the only reason you killed him, is it? You planned to take over this house. Incidentally, I found a bite mark on this girl's arm while I was dressing her. You intended to make Lynn Rhinewise your puppet, did you? Huh? I was unable to make her a puppet with no will of her own. But I could make it so she wouldn't defy my orders. Or so it should have been. To think the mistress had her blood sucked before me. No wonder she wouldn't die, seeing as I couldn't control her either. What do you mean? You sucked my blood? After knocking you out, mistress, I did suck your blood through your arm. However, since you did not fall under my control, it must mean you were already not human. For vampires could only make puppets out of humans. I don't understand what you're saying. I mean, I can't be right, can it? I've always been human. But it's a shame. I intended to make you the family head and control you from the shadows. After reviving my liege, I knew the best way for vampires to make their comeback would be to control the nobility. I drink some water. Blow my nose. Here we go. The master was useless, frail in body and mind. So you were more suitable, mistress. Well, never mind Lynn Rhinewise for now. More importantly, why prepare Headless Corpse? Surely that could have just been her father. The master's plan was to revive his wife, Faith gets death, and have the three of us sneak away. As I said before, I thought of the master and his wife like family. So I planned to let the two of them be together by using their body parts for my liege. However, the master went missing instead of dying. Mistress Lynn may have tried to search for him endlessly. My control was not powerful enough to refute her strong will. So it was necessary that the master, in fact, be killed. I see. If you had gotten hold of any real power, you could have made any random human into the killer. Once the killer was apprehended, even Lynn Rhinewise would give up. Is that it? All that remained was to revive my liege once everyone had fallen asleep. So you didn't anticipate the guard arriving after all? Yes, that was not part of the plan with the master. Perhaps he had anticipated he would be killed. Your presence was also most unexpected. Truly, things just wouldn't go my way. Considering that, you don't seem too worried. Naturally. I remembered hearing a rumor of you, Lord Nuntote. Aha, you know me? That you were the most heinous of vampires, created when our kings sacrificed their hearts. However, you've now foolishly had them taken and now do such idiocy as detective work. So I've heard. What a cruel rumor. A weak vampire with only 1/9 of the power from his heyday is no match for me. Oh boy. Ah ha ha ha. I see now. No need for a murder weapon with arms like those. Well suited for lopping off a head, too. And being a vampire, you could stick the head in a bag and carry it around without it appearing in mirrors. So, what do you plan to do that was worth showing us your ugly true colors? I shall have you both die. I suppose that would be the easiest option. Lynn Rhinewise, get away from him. I wasn't human to start with. Ahem. Lord Arne! Ah ha 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 ha! So you call yourself Nuntote, yet this is all you can do? What's this? Are you a fool? Doesn't matter if I have 1/9 the power. The heart in this body is still 100% a king's. Do you think a weakling like you can contend with a king? Grr. Yes, run away uncouthly. Now then, Lynn Rhinewise, I shall be giving chase, but... Lord Arne, just what am I? Well, now your hand's bleeding. Bleh. Lord Arne? Indeed, no change at all in your blood. Lynn Rhinewise, what indeed are you? What do you mean? You should have become a vampire after making a pact with me, but my blood is not mixed in. In other words, you haven't become a vampire. Yeah, I kind of realized that the moment she looked at her reflection in the mirror. Because if she really was a vampire, she wouldn't have a reflection. So that means I wasn't human, does it? However, when I drink your blood, I can temporarily regain power. No other animal's blood will do. It has to be human blood. What does that mean? It means you're human, Lynn Rhinewise. Well, we can't be spending time fretting about your body. I need to do some after-show cleanup. Lord Arne, please be safe. But of course. Get after this dude. What's the matter? Can't even run? If you have the power of a king, then I'm sure it would be pointless to try. And neither do I have any chance of winning. Why, how boring. Put up some more resistance and entertain me. In fact, I won't even mind if you use my heart. I'm sure you have it, don't you? So you've even seen through that. But you shall regret it. My liege, Lord Noxerir. He can surely defeat you. How amusing. Use all of my body. Let Lord Noxerir return here and now. Lord Noxerir! Forever! Oh boy. Been a while since I had flesh. You know how it feels having it be an old coot of all things. I'm talking to you! Don't all day! Yo, it's your boy! So you're Noxerir. I must say, you look just as stupid as you sound. What? Ain't you the real idiot for getting my heart stolen from you? I was supposed from the start, you know, gathering up the hearts of other weak-ass vampires. Wasn't no way it'd make somebody stronger than me. Oh, I think I get it. You're filling that weakest member of the Big Four role. That's it, I'ma murders ya. I'll suck out all your blood. This time I'll be Nutote. What's this? When vampires fight each other, it can take a long-ass time to come to a conclusion. Aha, so you've set the stage for a battle with our blood on the line. You've got it! When you're part of one of these blood feuds, whoever loses pays with their blood. Now, come to my stage. Welcome back, Ardito. Let's get killing. Intriguing. Let us dance joyfully beneath the crimson moon. Boss fight, let's go! So this is the stage of your blood feud? You're being pretty cocky, huh? You do realize that getting on my stage means I get to decide the rules, yeah? Obviously I know that. I also picked up on the fact that it'll use up more of your blood this way. Been lurking? Cool. Why, you did that on purpose? I just didn't want to waste blood, that's all. Go ahead and act all cocky, cause it won't last. The blood feud between you and me is a simple back and forth of strength. That's all your puny mind could think of, was it? You rotten. It's murdering's time. Double Zyfrox, welcome, how you doing? I'm about to get to a boss fight. Was a murder mystery game with a vampire detective. But we gotta go kill a vampire now. Vampire versus vampire. Noxerir is able to fly around this stage freely, but Nutote appears to be limited. The start, Noxerir began turning through the sky, creating shadows of himself. But while numerous, they don't seem powerful on their own. Nutote should be able to defeat them with ease as long as they don't attack from the sides or behind. Also, even if he's about to take a hit, Nutote will surely turn into mist and avoid it. What? What am I supposed to do? Yeah, Arnie. Oh, I see. Ah, shit. Can I start over? Clearly clearly something's not right. They say don't touch his sides or back, but it's like, I swear I'm touching them correctly. Try this again. There we go. Got it. Okay. I don't know why that went so wrong the first time. Ah, shit. Not bad, Nutote! I can fight these weaklings all day. You might want to stop wasting blood, you know. Shut up! If numbers ain't no good, I'll try speed. Next, Noxerir took control of a massive shadow to charge at his foe. Nutote dodged its approaches and kept an eye out for a chance to attack. You keep hearing SpongeBob rip his pants. Okay. Indeed, it may be large and quick, but he appears to be in his vulnerable state. Furthermore, I've noticed a safe zone directly underneath Noxerior himself. I'll slip in there and fell him from below. I imagine if I strike facing straight toward him, he won't be able to react. There's nothing that my beast, sharp as fangs, cannot pierce. Bloody Natal. You're not doing so bad. Is that all you've got, Noxerior? If so, we'd better bring an end to this soon. Don't get carried away, you. This time I got numbers, speed, and strength. Plus some of those traps you like so much. What rashness. Shut up. Once I steal all the blood from you, it'll have been worth it. Do it to wit my hyper mode shadows. All units charge. Hyper mode? What'd you call that? Invulnerable state? Not a shred of naming sense either, What do you say? As if that ain't the coolest name you ever heard. Oh, my apologies. I think it suits you very well. Of course it does. That aside, even I might be in trouble if I succumb to all this. No doubt this is a desperate attack indeed. How delightful. I shall read your every movement. Ntote honed his senses to track everything around him. He and the shadows appeared to move at the same speed, but if he moved at random, he'd fall prey to the traps. Regardless, Ntote found a route that would let him reach Noxerior. When Arne moves one step, all enemies will move one step. Try to reach Noxerior without hitting any foes. Note the screen clicking movement's disabled. Move with the arrow keys. Okay. Ah, well, that was easy. Consider yourself bested. Ah! There's no escape now. It's such a Dragon Ball fight. It's my victory. Damn it, why? There's no way you and me strength is that far apart. It's an issue of affinity. In spite of your stupidity, you tried to strategize and follow patterns. Such planned out fights are my forte. I get it. So I should have just rammed you with pure strength. Thanks for that! You're still struggling? I didn't say I lost! Like, well, you're about to. Uh-oh. Ooh. Nice. I'll be taking my heart back, Noxerior. It ain't yours. It's my heart. Well then, why am I the one holding it? Ah! Alright, fine. Guess I'll admit my defeat this time. I'll just have to stay inside you a while. He reverted to the old coot. I've destroyed the coot's heart, so he can go ahead and die. This mansion won't hold together, will it? Yeah, it's about to fall apart. Lord Arne! I know I told you to wait, but to think you'd actually be here. I'm glad you're okay. Did you expect otherwise? Where's Gordon? I killed him. Oh! I see. Oh, don't misunderstand. I was responsible for doing this to the mansion. It was the work of Noxerior, who the old coot revived. Gordon revived? Right, I guess so. What of the others? I told them I'd wait for you and had them evacuate before me. Can you not move? I see I sprained my leg too, so... I was like, I thought, expecting Lynn to throw herself right at Gordon, begged to spare him. Nah! Like, nah. Troublesome to the last, though I suppose I was the one who pushed you. Look at that, Lord Arne. The moon's sparkling such a pretty crimson. It's just dirt and dust that's sparkling, actually. But what did I do it all for? In this house I want to protect has been destroyed. It feels like the world is ending. Truly, Lynn Rhinewise, does your idiocy know no bounds? Is this mansion your whole world? That's much too narrow. Everything beneath the crimson moon. That is my world. Everything is your world. And now with the walls and roof destroyed, the boundary between your world and mine is gone. Whether you perish with this mansion or head outside is up to you. When I flew through the sky with you above, how did the mansion look from above? It looked so very tiny. Much tinier than I thought. Guess that's all that ever was. I think a life that never knew anything more to be... Blech. I would think a life that never knew anything more would be quite a boring one. I do want to see more of the world. The world outside the mansion, which I only learned of in these last few days. Lord Arne's world.
Arne's world! La 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 la! La 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 la!
In that case, there's no time to be gazing at the moon here. Let us go, Lynn Rhinewise. Okay, Lord Arne. Lord Arne? Hey, that's a little bit... Don't move, it's not my fault if you fall. I was just saying, it's a little embarrassing. Is now the time to be worried about that? We're off. Oh, if possible, I'd like to make sure no one's left behind in the mansion. Sheesh. Alright, I'll do so. Thank you very much. So the servants may still be in the mansion. Look for them. Arne can handle fire and strong impacts, but Lynn isn't as sturdy. Pay attention to Lynn's health. Also, if time runs out and the mansion collapses, you'll fail the escape, so hurry. Given things here, I expect fires starting elsewhere too. It's all the more reason to be worried about the others. Lynn Rhinewise, would you be able to handle being burned by flames of this strength? Do you really expect me to say yes?
Wah!
I just thought I'd ask. Sure to avoid the flames. I'll try!
Somebody save me!
That's Elise's voice. I heard it from the maid's room. Should we drop in? I would think so. Not going there isn't even an option.
Hot! It does be hot! I bound this to be grilled deliciously at this rate!
It looks like she's practicing her dance moves. Are we looking at the same thing? Please, I'm going to save you. Yeah, Lord Arne. Oh well, there was something I wanted to try. Lord Arne, your eye.
I would not be a delicious steak. When did...
Hey, grateful maid.
Yeah, she's cute. Yes, sirree. Thank you so much, Lee.
Jeez, what were you doing in here?
I came to get Hamburg, this teddy bear, forsooth.
Jeez, hurry and evacuate, please.
Yes, I'm truly...
It's alright, you didn't do anything wrong, Elise. More importantly, you need to get going.
Understood, indeedeth.
Lord Arne, was that? Noxivier's power, yes. Thanks to recovering his heart, it appears I could use it as well. Is that okay? You know, it's no issue. I mean, I hope so. Enough about that, let's search for the other humans. Yes, please do. Eve! I can hear Heinz in the kitchen. He could go straight outside from there. I don't feel it necessary to check on him. Lord Arne! Yes, I know. It was especially strong in the dining room. Get out of here. Heinz, what's the matter? Lynn, so that guy actually saved you, huh? Yes. Wait, I mean... Oh, I was just taking out some valuable cookware. There's more than I thought, and I can't get it through the door. Surely you could leave such things behind, yes? Would you leave your lover in a burning building? Huh? I know, you should carry it. Why should I do such a thing? Because then I'll say we're even for you punching me. That's right, you should help Lord Arne. Alright, alright. Such a pain. Yeah, it's just ketchup. Hey, isn't that a little much? I threw in the fridge as a bonus. Be grateful. Oh, come on. And when you're holding Lynn so gingerly, too. What do you mean? I know I'm one to talk, but this mansion really was bizarre. Kinda shocked that Gordon was the killer. We destroyed it for her, I bet. This prison of Lynn's. Heinz. Hold on, it wasn't I who destroyed the mansion. That's not really what I meant. Come on, you two. You better leave sooner or else. Yes, we really must be. No, I simply cannot. Every one of these residents here, I swear. I think maybe Diana and Kai did say they forgot something in the second floor guest room. Lord Arne, let's go. I know. Take care of you two. Take care of Lynn too. Well, I won't kill her. That's the least I expect. Lord Arne, let's go to second floor guest room. I should hope this is the last one. Should be. Ah, jeez. This mansion is truly starting to crumble now. Lord Arne, let's hurry. Debris will start to fall in the dining room. Better get moving. There you two are. Listen, if you just jump to the tree from here. You idiot, I'm telling you it's impossible. Oh, you're such an idiot. What are you doing? Mistress and, Arne, right? I was gonna try to run, but Diana had other plans. Why are you making me out to be selfish? You're the one who forgot something, Kai. If it was that important, then you shouldn't lose it. What in the world did you come to get? The ring, duh! I really was planning to elope with you. So of course I'd want to prepare a ring. Kai, are you gonna look at me or not? They seem to be having a moment here, but Lord Arne, can you do something? I could just push them off, yes? That's far too perilous. Alright, well, leave it to me. Here, now they should be able to roll down safely. And that made of blood. This might do it. Wah! Huh? Hold on a moment. Hey, excuse me. No! Now then, we better go as well. Oh, it feels like we're forgetting someone. Don't worry, he's not worth living. I mean, what? It's like, I feel like we forgot someone. Someone who was completely fucking useless this whole fucking time and will not be missed. I'm glad everyone's safe. Lynn, what are you gonna do? Father has left us and the house is burned down. I'm terribly sorry, but I don't have enough money to pay you. But no matter what, I will do so. What are you talking about? Don't bother about that stuff. Nobody here is worried about money. What matters is we're all safe. Isn't that enough? Heinz, I said such terrible things to you, mistress. I can hardly express the depths of my remorse. How we consider you precious family. The time we spent together has all very much been real. As much as possible, I think we would all like to continue providing whatever aid we can. Thank you very much. I'm glad you feel that way, but I need to sort out my feelings too. Please let me take some time away to think about things. Sorry, mistress. If we'd been able to do something sooner. Don't say that. It was all Father and Gordon to blame. If anything, I should apologize for not noticing something amiss. Mistress, that's not true either. Don't blame yourself.
Indeed, it isn't. Many painful things have happened, but we overcame a storm because you were there. You had been like a little sister to me. That's why we did not want you to notice about the things we were doing whenever possible. Because of our love, we were scared of you hating us.
That's nonsense. I would never hate you for it. There may have been a lot going on I didn't know, but I know you were all thinking of me. Because I've been with you for so long. So I couldn't imagine that time was all a lie.
Mistress!
Why are you crying, Elise?
Because I don't love you too much.
So do I. So do I, Elise. Lynn, you might not be aware of it just yet, but it looks like you've matured a lot from this. Though I guess it remains to be seen if that's a good thing or not. After the murder happened, we may have argued a lot and shown off our bad sides, but nobody was blaming you, you know? We're all on your side. Yes, you were. Thank you so much. Well, anyway, call for me anytime you want to eat something delicious. I'll be sure to hone my skills even more for you. I'll come flying in whenever you are. Right. Well then, we'll be taking our leave. Yes, I'll see you again someday. It's gone. My home is gone. Is this really for the best? That your house burned down? No, not that. If I hadn't gotten it into my head I'd solve this case, I'm sure we would have kept living here like always. Truly, Lynn Rhine was. Truly, oh god. Truly, Lynn Rhine-wise? Does your idiocy know no bounds? I had thought you'd already accepted that. I mean, any regrets you have won't change the reality. More important is considering what lies ahead. Now all the strings controlling you have been cut. Finally a puppet no longer, you'll begin life in a new world, yes? A puppet no longer. I hope so, but... Lord Arne, am I really human? Are you that bothered about the details? If you say you're human, you are human. But... And did you not say so when performing the blood pact? Even if I become a vampire, my heart will remain human. If my heart is human, right. Of course, human or otherwise, are you not, Lynn Rhine-wise? Just like how you're just Lord Arne? Yes, you are yourself. I shall keep those words of yours in the back of my mind. So will I. I won't forget them. I've lived my life as a human, and I'll continue living as a human. If that's what you wish for, I'm sure it can be so. Now then, this brings my job to a close, human. Right, air vampire. What are you going to do now? The Rhinemite's family has been reduced to just me, but I'll try to start it over once more. With father and mother and even Gordon gone, I'm not sure if I can, but I can't help thinking it'd be nice if everyone could come back someday, because they're family. Before that, I want to go lots of places. I need to expand my world. Do you now? Give it your best effort. For a child 15 years of age, she's 15! Okay, we finally got an age! So, she is still babby, but not as babby as I was thinking. I thought she was like 13. You did well with this case. I'm sure you'll be alright in any circumstance. If I have your approval, Air Vampire, then I'm sure I will be. Thank you very much. Well, let that be that. I'm leaving, human. Take care, Air Vampire. Hey! You're not dead. Damn. Bird, I completely forgot. You forgot me? You're so cruel. Well, I'm glad I caught you, mistress. Oh, what were you doing? I went fishing around the mansion. I thought it was burning down anyway. It'd be fine if I took a thing or two. But most everything got just burned away, huh? There was still stuff I was hoping to get. A sturdy sort. Oh, it's okay. I'll share with everyone who evacuated before me. I'll make good use of it as severance pay. That's better than just being tossed to the streets without being given a dime. Honestly, I could have carried out a lot more. Oh, right. Take this, Mistress Lynn. You dropped it. Well, then I'll take my leave. Good luck with everything. Thanks for nothing! Are you alright with that? The things in the mansion are your property now, yes? It's okay, the only thing that's really mine is this jersey. I see. I expect he can live just about anywhere. Yeah, maybe I should have followed his example a little. Well, once more. So long, human. Goodbye, air vampire. Oh yeah, what exactly did Bird hand me? Ah. So, I was left this jersey and this photo, too. Huh? Thought it was just burn marks, but did the heat reveal this writing? With my dear family. So he was right. There was a secret in the photo after all. It's like he was right the whole time. Father, what you did was wrong. I can say that with certainty. But you loved us, your family, didn't you? I won't forget that part. I certainly won't forget the part of you probably going to hell. And so the incident between myself and Air Vampire ended. Honestly, I'm full of worries about the future, but nothing could be more painful than today. That thought makes me feel like it'll be okay. Lynn Rhinewise. Yay!
We did it! We beat it. It was good.
I heard there's like a part 2, but it hasn't been translated yet. So this is basically the end for now, until they translate it. So it was good. It's like for an RPG Maker game, it did go a little outside the box. I like when RPG Maker games go a little outside the box, especially with the mystery stuff. Though there were a couple of glitches that made me go like, eh. Oh, is there more? Well, obviously. So why are you here, human? Look, if you just think about it, I've got nowhere to go. So please, let me stay here a while. Why should I let you? I'm going to use you. Rejected. Then, I know. I request investigation into why I didn't become a vampire. How about that? Doesn't it pique your interest? Very well, do as you please. Lynn Rhinewise. Yes, Lord Arne. Well, time to pay my fee. Go ahead and suck. I'll get the needle. Aww. Yoo-hoo! We meet again. That's the end of the case. Happily ever after and all that. Did you figure out the killer before Arne? Oh, who cares anyway? So then I've prepared a reward for you for making it here without mistakes. I'll let you take a peek into a slightly different world that might have been. Isn't there any way I could become Puella Magi? No, do not become Maguka! I'll grant that wish. No, Maguka! Who was that? Where'd that even come from? Hey, over here, look at the mirror. The mirror? Nothing really looks different. Yo-ho! My name's Zizzy. I'll make you a Puella Magi. Really? Then do it right away. You gotta question that a little more? That's just wasted time. I'll pick up one anyway, so I might as well jump right into it. Yeah, being Maguga's suffering. Well, sure, but... Alright, let's get to it. Recite the spell that's in your mind right now. Then you'll transform. Really? Well, alright then. Cutely, fancily, fantastically, rhyme-wise! It's just an outfit change! Like, lol, got you. Hey, welcome back, how was it? I thought it was a good one because it was so perfectly worthless. Oh, this is goodbye for now. See you next... Wait, huh? Looks like something interesting's going on, so I'm gonna take a look. Oh, really? Like, but wait, there's more. Like, what do you mean there's more? Blood. Not enough blood. You know what? She deserves it. Woman blood. Oh. Eh? Let me drink your blood! Yeah! Okay. Screaming like that'd be the human thing to do, right? What was that all of a sudden? Oh dear, he collapsed. Was that trash a friend of yours, is he? Don't know him. I see. Very well. More importantly, where am I? I want to meet Noon, or rather, Ainz. Don't ask me. Can't figure out your location in these woods. Also, he's not Ainz. He's away now. Ah, he gained one. I see. That's good for you, Zwei. Or Zwei. Because it's Ainz Wein try. Continue to the case 2. Oh. Ooh. Alright, I guess that's it. Well, like I said, that was good, so... It's like tomorrow I shall play something else. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming. Whether you're here the whole time or just for a little bit, I appreciate you. Let's go find somebody to raid. I'll go raid this person. Yeah, thanks for coming. Alright, good night everyone. Rest well, eat your vegetables, and take your iron so your blood is nice and strong. Good night.